Hello. Is this working? Let's go. Alright, welcome everybody. Hello. I was freaking out earlier because as I was gonna start the stream earlier, my OBS was just not working. I don't know. It was crazy. It was like every time I opened it, the entire window and the chat and everything around it was flickering like crazy. And when I pressed onto it, it was here not responding and everything. Nothing was working. Also, hello, thank you. Nothing was working for some reason, and then like out of nowhere, like I already restarted. I was getting ready to reinstall OBS and everything and save my data and all of that stuff. And then the one last time that I restarted, it just worked. I don't know, it's just working. I don't know. Now it's working. Okay, did I already build all the part maps later? I'll only build the first one. Maybe a second one as well. Probably only the first one today. But that is the plan at least. So, welcome everybody. Hello. We will be doing the new campaign discovery. The campaign just came out, and we will be discovering it today. And also we have Hayanuchi with 37-month resub, tier 2, good stuff, thank you very much. Also Unsafe Pointer with 31 months as well. Good stuff, thank you very much. Okay, so we will be doing the new campaign today. I am not ranked at all on it right now. I'll sub if you AT every track under an hour and 30 minutes. I'm not 100% sure. I was thinking about today, do we want to do the classic author time speedrun? Or do we want to spend a little bit more time on the maps for once? Also, wait a second. Why is there a new picture for the new campaign, but it's from a map from last campaign? This is a new picture, no? Hello guys, welcome everybody. Hello. Good timing. We're just about to discover the new campaign. Hello, part map builder. Is that everything that I'm today anymore? I saw this map here. I will build the part maps for this today. Probably not the other ones yet because waiting a little bit should make the speed calculation a little bit better, hopefully. But Germany will be done today. For sure. Granadi can be looking forward. Tomorrow, even instantly, like 10 a.m. or something, gotta hop onto the part maps. Gonna be fantastic. But yeah, we will be discovering the new campaign maps here. And I was just asking, is this a new picture, guys? The old campaign had a different picture, no? Because this is a track from last campaign. This is not from this campaign. But it looks like a new campaign, or new picture to me. I don't recognize it. Anyways, let's start live split. It's like this for all seasons. How would you look back? Oh, you can look back. No, this is a map from last season. And this is the map from that season as well. Wait, is it? Or no, mind. No, this is... Oh, they just have a winter, fall, summer, and spring picture. Oh, I see, okay. I see. That makes sense. Okay. Have any author on all of the maps. I was thinking, should we spend a little bit more time on the early maps if I like one-shot the author times? So just to, play a few more rounds, or do we just get all author times as quickly as possible? Will it take that long? We'll see. Okay. The world record on each before moving on. Can I watch world record on map 08? I will be doing a full world record reaction. So my plan is we'll go through all of the maps, get all the author times, all 25 author times. Then, after that, after the 25 author times, we'll go back through all of the maps and watch the world records at that point. We'll see. That's gonna be, that is the plan at least. Okay. Gonna be fun. I guess we will just do normal discovery then. sounds like it. Okay. Wait, where's live split? There There you go. Alright, perfect. Live bit ready, everything ready. We might need meta window, map info. Perfect, okay. Will I go for ATs? Of course I go for ATs. It's Nadeo maps, like there's gonna be free, guys. Trust, it's gonna be free, it's just Nadeo maps. How difficult could it possibly be? Okay, I just started my PC, so everything should be fine. Okay, here we go. Okay, we'll do full speed run. Okay, let's do this. Freak YouTube. I will not be uploading this to YouTube. This is a stream exclusive, while you have it on a YouTube live stream. But I will link to it. I will upload the campaign world record discovery instantly. Sadly for me, it never makes sense to upload the actual discovery, since somebody like Granadi has already uploaded the video to it before I even start my stream. You know? Fuck this guy. God damn it. It waits like 0 seconds. Like 1 millisecond after he has finished the discovery, it's already uploading, you know? It's just so stupid. Like, the video just never works. So I have to do something else on the first day. So I'm uploading that, the world record discovery, and then I will link to this video or link to the VOD in the description, so everybody can see that. But anyways, here we go then. Spring 2026, new campaign, map number 1. Let's start the speed run. Here we go. Starting the timer, map number 1, and here it is. Okay, so map 1 looks already a lot more interesting than in the previous campaign. Yeah, okay, this is proper grass, a bit of speed sliding. Bouncing there. Okay, this is an actually interesting involved map 1. Okay. What do you mean 4.5 seconds author time? What? First try author time by 4.5 seconds? Come on, Nadeo, what the fuck are you doing? No, like seriously, like what are you doing? What do you need to do to not get that author time? I see a cut here already. You can jump to the left. Yeah. Okay, this looks drivable. Nice, nice. Okay, this actually looks pretty nice so far, the maps. They are not as limited as previous campaign because of the vista. 4 seconds, 80. Bro, hello, I'm in a speed run. I wanna go to the next map. Like, I don't know, it's like, I very much dislike the author times being this easy. Like, I don't know, you don't even give anybody, like, a goal with this, you know? Like, everybody... Like, sure, some people might not get it, but the vast majority... Oh. I love cruise control. The vast majority will be getting it, I would imagine, very quickly. And then, like, what do? Like, you need to find something else to, you know, have as a goal for yourself. Okay. We did not get the author time, but only by 3 seconds. Yeah, I think this one is still very easy. Map 3 too hard. I just didn't expect like, the eyesight is very weird with cruise control. Honestly. You can skip the cruise control. Wait. Why would I take the cruise control if I can just skip it? Or does it actually not matter? Is the fastest route just full speeding anyways? That was a decent run, I would say. Only half a second away from world record. Another 4 second AT. I feel that over 100 to 200,000 players will not have the AT. Yeah, but it has, like, how many players did the last campaigns have? I think they... Wait, why do we have green color on a white map? Huh? Hello? Nadeo? That's the wrong color. Yek? Aren't they normally color-coded? Or did they not... No, this one is white again. Did they just forget that they are doing color coding on that one map? Like, see, this one has everything in white, the flags are in white and everything, you know, for the normal white series. Okay. We have outside dirt there. We have an outside touch as well. Overall, the maps look good though. Just the author time there, obviously, yek. But the maps look good so far. Still got the AT. Yeah, I don't care about prestige skins. Next. Okay, map 6, let's see. Okay, now green series. Now it makes sense to use green. The green flags as well. Yeah. Oh, this is not that easy. This looks... I think this looks kind of nice. Oh, that was not the path. Wait, maybe cut? First, why cut happening? Yeah, I don't think it was faster, guys. Maybe not. Yeah, it's already got a lot harder here on this map. For the white series, I'm pretty sure I would have still gotten the AT with that run. But yeah, I think you drive it like this. Feels nice, honestly. I like it, the weaving in between. Yeah, I don't think the cut is faster there. Gotta be honest. I don't think that's what you want to do. Yeah, only auto time by 1 second. Like, that's already a lot harder. Green series, it begins. Okay. I did look at the news post from Nadeo earlier as well, and they mentioned map 8 there. I am looking forward to it. Apparently, we have an AO8 map coming back. I am looking forward to that one. And also watching the world record on it and stuff. Gonna be surely fun, right? Surely they cooked on the AO8. No hole? Okay, no hole. Good. Also, auto time by 1 second. Here we go. They mentioned... Yeah, they also mentioned map 19 as the final Aibo map, I think. And they said it was colorful. Okay. Well, that's kind of PF. Well, that's kind of an easy AO8. Oh, and then there's Reactor. Reactor to start. I don't know how I feel about that. It's a pretty easy AO8, but I wonder. I sure wonder. I feel like there's gonna be something. You put a reactor on an AO8 map. Like, those reactors are a lot harder, the green ones, the weaker ones. But you can probably still do something with that. I like that railing on the side. Fits the kinda canyon aesthetic. Oh, first ice blocks in the campaign. It is just a straight. Why do we put the first ice blocks in the campaign into the desert, by the way? That makes sense. Yo, Rambler, thank you for the 21 months. Good focus. Oh. Map 10, and we have Snowcar. Doesn't look like it's... Yeah, it's not multilap. Do we not have multilaps anymore? We kinda had too much multilap the previous campaign, to be honest. So I guess that's fine. Maybe that's gonna be like one multilap, we'll see. But this one certainly is not. This is a very easy Snowcar map. Granadi not even world record. What is this guy even doing? Okay, there we go! Oh, this is so satisfying. That is a satisfying moment there. That is a very satisfying moment. Ding, 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 ding. Getting all the ATs and unlocking all the maps. Yeah, you only, if you didn't know, you need... Wait, what was it? Do you need all gold medals, I think? Like 10 gold medals to unlock the black series, 10 silver medals to unlock red series or something, and 10 bronze medals for blue? Something like that. Should be fairly easy, honestly. Looking at the white and green maps, I don't think anybody will struggle with unlocking those at this point anymore. Okay, NASCAR map. Oh, here's the multilap. Oh, I was just talking about multilap. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, full on NASCAR map. Okay, this one is pretty fun. You can gain a lot on this map. Like, this seems like a good map, honestly. I like it. Okay, one more turn here. I forgot this one a little bit, but yeah, this one is gonna be very satisfying to drive. Okay, nice. Top 300 with that. Easy. How are we going next? Definitely will be max. Oh, another Oldcar map. This time Valley. Will we have a desert car map somewhere as well? We'll see. Okay, sand. More ready car, sure. Just one turn. Okay, easy, I guess. Decent run so far for a first try. Okay, one more ready turn. And finish. Ja, aus diesen Top 120. Yeah, hello guys, top 120 in the first try. Didn't know where to go. That's not too bad. Those outcome maps are very easy to handle, honestly. And they're only in between. I think those outcome maps are good so far. We'll see if we'll have more of them, but those were very easy to drive. Also, you have a lot of time to switch into like action key or something like that if you want to. Now bobsleigh though. Oh, okay. It is a mixed bobsleigh map for once. That's good. Not a pure bobsleigh map for once. That's nice. I like that a lot more. And it's like in the news post they were talking about like what the new campaign features, and they open up with a bobsleigh. The new campaign features I don't know, bobsleigh, action, racing, whatever. That's literally the first thing that they write. Did not get me too excited, but if it's only like that, I like it. Wait, did I get AT on the previous map? Surely, right? I wouldn't have noticed if I didn't. I just clicked next. Okay. Oh shit! That's the first real miss on author time where I saw the way. That's the first one where... Yeah, wait, I crashed. I crashed again. Oh my god, okay, wait, let me reset this. Oh my god. There's a very tight turn, honestly. And then you have this turn after with the boost engine off. Okay, I didn't really miss the AT. I just crashed. That doesn't count. Okay, here you can also jump into a left turn immediately. Drive this outside. A little more speed sliding into the finish. Top 120. Needed 2 tries for that though. 3 tries technically. Got the other time by 1.111. Wait, what is this? Wait, this looks sick. Okay. Unfortunately, the start was kind of PF. Oh, that was not the right path. Wall right there. Uh-huh. It felt a little bit like a royal map. Oh, backside? Maybe slightly faster. Does feel kind of royal-ish, this map. Another engine off turn. Are those faster? I'm not sure. Also there, I feel like if you can cut anywhere, I feel like it's gonna be on this map. There's gotta be something on that one. I did do the start completely wrong. Okay, map 16. That is the blue maps done in 11 minutes. We've already finished 15 of the 25 maps in 11 minutes, guys. And you guys are saying this is going to take a long time. Clueless deluxe. Shows how much Twitch chat knows, right? What the hell is going on? What the fuck is this? Hello? Down here? Okay, this is insane. Suddenly, nice jinx, I guess. Oh, well, that's stuck. That is stuck a little bit. Then up here, turn around, checkpoint, and finish. Yup, I'm not surprised that that is not AT, I gotta be honest with you. But this is a cool map, I like it a lot. It's pretty much still just a grass map, but it's very interesting, using reactor in some fun ways. I like it. As long as you can get this here somehow. I don't know how that works right now. I'm just losing grip there. I can slow down, that will help. I can go a little bit higher maybe as well, that might also help. I'm not sure. Could be cover day map? Absolutely not, this is too hard for cover day. And it's map 15 only, map 16 I mean, on the campaign. This is way too hard and way too involved. Like, you actually have to think about what you're doing on this map. Can't be cover day, you know? Maps that only people who pay for the game play. Can't be that difficult. As campaign maps, obviously. Okay, is that enough? That is enough. Okay, easy. Oh, we got this silver one. Okay, next. I already played 15 maps in 30 minutes. Yeah, I think most of them were one. I think I one-shot like 11 or 12 of them or something. Yeah, we're definitely not one-shotting this. Sky world record, this keyed on second. I feel like this is gonna be sausage tech. Okay. Looks like a fun sausage tech so far. This is really using the lagoon scenery nicely. I would say right now. Okay, I still like it. The beginning part of it was better, scenery-wise. But still, this fits nice. Also, for once, a map in a different mood than day, that looks good. Oh, we got the 80. Top 100, first top 100. Yeah, that was not the first map that I had to put effort into, Chico. Maybe this one? Wait, is it 2 tech maps in a row? What is going on? Hello? 2 tech maps in a row? Who thought of this? Okay, this looks a lot harder already. Wait. This is map 18. Wait, we only have 3 normal maps left. After that are the esport maps already. I completely forgot. Oh shit. There are only 3 maps left, and the map 19 I believe is the special one. Like basically map 20, like the old map 25, the special last map of the campaign is now map 20. I wouldn't really call the esport maps like... They are part of the campaign, but they don't really feel like part of the campaign, you know? They're kind of an extra thing. Definitely separate from the normal campaign. Oh, okay, survived this, that's fine. Oh, that was a very bad drift. Very bad drift, oh god. Ah! Jumping. Okay. This is fine. All good, all good. Very right drift here. Oh, that's a tight drift actually, never mind. Need to remember that. Yeah, this is not easy. This is definitely by far the hardest one. I didn't really fail in those runs so far. I forgot parts, I forgot turns, but still, it's not really fails. Are there any ice maps? We haven't had a true ice map yet. There was a like bobsleigh hybrid, and there was one map with like an ice ending, but that's not really an ice map at that point. And this should not be too bad here once you remember the route. It's only 2 seconds to the world record. That's fairly manageable, I would say still, definitely compared to other tech maps we've had before. But those were usually in the Black Series. They don't really put those super difficult ones in the Red Series normally. I wonder if you can have airtime there. Yeah, it's a lot more speed into here. What is coming up now? Left turn. Did not remember that. That's okay. Need to remember the next turn, that this is a full U-turn here. That's better. Then one final... Oh, I forgot the final turn. Ah, it's still enough. Easy, okay. By 1/10. Not that good of a position, though. Okay. 2 maps left. Is this the desert car? That is the desert car. As expected. One more desert car. This is yellow. Hello? Okay, the color scheme is all over the place. Honestly, it doesn't... I don't mind that really. We've had the same color scheme always for, you know, years at this point. It's a neat thing, but you don't need to. Wait, didn't they say colorful map 19? This doesn't really feel colorful right now. Also, this map looks pretty easy as a car wise. I mean, you can do here 4 tire turns fairly easily on this. Yeah, full speeding this all was really not that difficult. Is that one shot AT? Yeah, top 88. Got the AT by 1.3 seconds. That's a little bit easier than the previous one. Okay, final normal map. Here we go. After 19 minutes. Oh, and it's full speed. Oh, of course it's full speed. Please. Please don't. Don't do it. Don't do it, Phoebe. Please tell me Phoebe didn't do this all the time. Okay, you can do a lot of speed sides here. I thought you had to be on the sides. I read that wrong. Yeah, this is very, very speed side heavy. Oh my god. I would rather have like a speed tech map again, honestly, like the fast speed tech maps, than always a full speed map like this. But it doesn't look that difficult. Colorful is what you get when you let ChatGPT write your announcement, maybe, I don't know. Possible. Don't know if they have any English speaking or native English speakers at Nadeo, really. It's not that easy to write a nice announcement. I would prefer to make sense though. Oh. Always feel a little bit bland. Okay, 210. Very doable. Very doable, very doable. Oh, nice world record dot. I see world record holder in the chat. Wait, why do I have so little speed? I forgot how to speed slide on full speed, I feel like. After the backwards tower and being used to those speed slides, I think I've forgotten how to do forward speed slides. I think it's like this, right? Oh. Yeah, classic. I love full speed. It's not a good speed slide. You can gain a lot here already in the start. I could probably have plus 20 speed on what I have right now. Yeah, I didn't want to have a speed slide anyways. Dude, the speed slide entries are not that easy on this map, I would say. At least when you don't have speed. Oh my god. I failed pretty much every single SD you could, but somehow it's still 80. That's very nice of them, to be honest. Okay, there we go. It took 22 minutes for the first 20 maps. Okay, there's 5 maps left. It's gonna be like a 30-minute discovery. That's crazy. That's definitely the shortest discovery we ever had for the first 20 maps. That's for sure. Okay, Germany. I will have to get very familiar with this map here very soon. I'll have to build all the part maps for this today. Gotta log in on this one. The first Elite Cup will be happening on, for like the Season 2, will be happening on this map on the May 3rd. So far, looks very technical actually. Guess Massa will like this so far. Okay, quarter pipe, that's good for Granadi. Nah, what? Well, talking about deep slit training, I guess. Wait, are we supposed to land backwards here? But the gear is fucked up then, no? I thought if you jump like this, you don't get the gear, you don't get the backwards gear. Like, I can drive over this. I think you don't have the forwards gear, or like the backwards gear that you can speed slide on. Okay. And that's cool. If that's faster. I'll have to think about it, we'll see. What is that? This fits kind of like limbo, a little bit below that. Why is the Brandenburger Tor floating? It looks a little bit strange. Okay, I have a hunch that I need to land like this. Wait, this is a different kind of reverse... I already had backward steering. Or reverse steering. Fantastic. Oh my god, I love it. I'm looking forward to this. Yeah, reverse steering, my beloved. Again. You can't land in a slide, otherwise you're cooked. Good to know. There we go. Still wanna jump over it a little bit, I think. Can you speed slide? Oh, I love ice turnarounds like this. Yeah, it's so much fun. I love reverse steering. Eh? If I release, it works. No, it doesn't. Yeah, that's just reverse steering. It's just reverse steering issue. Yeah. I mean, I can do like a left-right. Then it works. Wait a bit. Oh, that also works. Wait, why? Huh? If I steer instant... Wait, now it works as well. Huh? I just can't steer when I'm on the platform. What? If I'm on the platform and I start steering, then it doesn't work? Like this, and I get stuck. I steer on the platform, I get stuck every time. I wait, all wheels on ice, and then it works. Why, though? Huh? That's interesting. Yeah, 4 wheels on ice and then it works. All the time shouldn't be too difficult on this, I think, though. It's more about, do you survive a run? Okay, let's think about this. Start is easy, I think. For the most part. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Definitely. We'll have to analyze that. I will spend some time on those part maps. Like today, I might not spend that long on part maps, but I will be spending a lot on driving the part maps. See if I can find any threads and stuff. It's just the unfortunate thing is that I can't show any of those. That has to happen behind closed doors. If you don't know, I am the analyst for Granadi and Massa at Big. So helping with, you know, part maps, finding threads, all of that stuff. And other things. Okay, yeah, just wait with all 4 tires. This is weird, I don't know how to drive that yet. Okay, do you want to jump high into this? Not sure. I do know that that was too fast though. Can we jump over it? Or do you want to like slide and then keep grip or something like that? Probably the slide and keep grip. So here, this jump is very low. Do we gain any speed like this? Does the backward speed slide work? It's always confusing. that would have been AT though. Did they actually fix the Belgium colors on this map? What do you mean, Belgian colors? Check Tarpo's cut. Oh my god, why did... We'll watch the world records all after the campaign discovery. Why is there a cut already? The thing is, if there's a cut... That's most likely, well, if it's public, it's nothing that we should learn. There are routes to cuts and strategies for EWC, for esports in general. Basically, whatever you do is fine as long as you don't leave the track or don't leave the route, the intended route. So for example, stuff like the bug slide on China, you're still driving over the same blocks, you're still driving the same route. It's just a trick there basically, so that is allowed. Or also, you know, like a plastic bounce or something on the side that we had on the World Cup maps from the previous year. But completely leaving the track and, you know, doing something else, that is not allowed. Also, you're not allowed to skip any effect blocks, at least that's what Mother said. So you're not allowed, like, for example, to skip a reset if you're meant to get a reset, apparently. I don't know. What about USA wallbang? Well, and wallbangs are not allowed. Like, there is a rule that makes a lot of sense, and then they also asterisk and wallbangs are not allowed. But only if they're against walls and not if they're against plastic. It's a bit of a difficult thing. Also, when you find a cut or a trick or something, you should, you know, message an admin there, you know, for example, Omar. And just ask if that's fine. They will keep it secret, just so that you know if it's allowed or not. Wonder how many people asked about the China bug site, for example, and other stuff. I was surprised they allowed the grease cut actually at the start. I thought that would be something that's banned. When I asked, I was like, for sure that is not allowed. But apparently it was. Just nobody did it because it's way too difficult. And barely saves anything. Okay, I would say let's get the auto time now. I know the strats and everything. Yeah, the only person who went for that jump on grease was Mother in the warm-ups. Always. Just because he likes fooling around. Yeah, I mean this works. Just a bit weird. Not sure yet how I feel about this. So here, is it maybe better to go low or something? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see. It's difficult with these maps since they are campaign maps and a lot of people play them. And a lot of people, you know, hunt. I love reverse steering! Woo! Wait, can you just not just drive over it? Like, can't you just get enough speed to just jump over it or something? Okay, difficult. But you could gain a lot more after that. Am I proud of the Germany map so far? Considering the amount of reverse steering so far, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but it looks alright. Of course, we're starting off immediately with the Bavaria advertisements in the start. Or not advertisements, but billboards, whatever. I'm not the biggest Bavaria fan, necessarily. But there's also something from Berlin on the other side. Not sure if there was anything else. Maybe I missed something. Okay, drift here. That's smooth. Bit tricky to get around here with some of these turns. Yeah, this is slow. For some reason I have less speed on the exit here now. That was better though. Gained some time there. There's a famous painting there. Yeah, that might not be that bad, that line. But what I was gonna say earlier is like, these maps are campaign maps. So many people play these. So really hiding strats is not that easy. Because so many people are trying these maps and stuff. It is possible, you know, for example, the China bug site was only known like a day beforehand. And a lot of people only found out then. Also, that is overtime. 115.16, that's the top 80 in front of Shadowcrancer, easy. There was also the Neuschwanstein castle, I didn't see it. Okay, alright, next one, we have South Korea afterwards, okay. What's South Korea gonna be? Here we go. It's gonna be a UK one, there's definitely gonna be a UK one. Maybe the next, for the next one, I would imagine. For the next season, because it's gonna be at EWC then as well. I think they are gonna show some of the most here known prolific Trackmania countries. Maybe we'll get Czechia then as well, or Poland maybe as well. Could imagine. Definitely, I'm imagining here UK to come up next season for sure. These maps and the next 5 after will all be played at EWC. Saudi Arabia? Yeah, probably Saudi Arabia as well. And Sweden. Yeah, Sweden should be there as well. Maybe Denmark, maybe Finland. I could see those 3. Sweden, Denmark or Finland. Okay, up here. Oh. Dutch map, for sure, yeah. Okay, fairly drivable. What is this? Oh god, I was too fast. Wait, engine off. Is this part of the identity already? This reminds me of an engine off identity. Nope, this is the identity. Wait a second. Did we have this as an... Oh god. Oh my god. Yeah, hello, it's the reactor Zoop identity. Oh my god. Did we have that one before? I think we did, right? We need to look. We need to look and watch the world records from the previous maps. These are... Like the first one was inspired by Reversing. The map called Reversing. This one by Starglider. Okay. I don't remember that map that much. Like I did recognize it, but I don't really remember the map right now. We'll need to look into it. But yeah, that is fun. But they gave no brakes here, so you can't do the brake trick. Oh, I'm so happy that we have Alcon in our practice group who can play these part maps. That makes me happy. If there is something, Alcon has got to find it. Or if I miss something, then surely Alcon would. Okay, go like this. Yeah, I thought at first this engine of identity, there was an engine of identity before, but yeah, that's not it. This is definitely not the engine of identity that I was thinking of. Did he just want a little bit of speed here? I'm not sure. Okay, how good is the 80? Oh, what? 3 seconds? 3 seconds? Where? How? The fuck? What did I do? What did I do wrong? Where did I crash? I knew this turn wasn't that good. Surely I crashed somewhere, right? I guess I can improve this reactor part here quite a bit. Like that's a lot faster, and then I think here I lost some time. Oh, what? Oh, I just went over it too much, okay. Yeah, here I lost some time, and then going up there. Okay, okay. The world record is pretty fast already, but multiple people have driven that, it seems. Bing's already driving here. Ah, sure it's gonna be fine. Sure it's gonna be fine. But I'm not 100% sure how to set up the reactor the best right now. In theory, you get the Zoop once you're close to the bottom, right? So braking a lot should be best, I feel like. In theory. It depends on what the reactor does, because you want to get the zoop as early as you can, right? Like, that's the most important part. And it's kind of similar to the China identity, to be honest. That one was not that unimportant, actually. You could gain quite a bit there. I think a lot of people just took that one for granted, but you could gain a lot with the right inputs. There might be something similar here. But maybe even more important. Definitely more important. The rest of the map doesn't seem too difficult. Oh. Yeah, classic jinx. I forgot the sun. But this was already a lot faster already. Yeah, a jinx number 2. I didn't see that. I didn't see the railing. God damn it. Oh my god. You like keep grip here on the side or something? Because like with this speed you just jump so much. I don't know. That's weird. Also here I'm like completely missing the turn. Probably wanna go more inside. You wanna be on the outside though. Okay, that would be minus 1.6. But I need 3 seconds though. Where am I supposed to find 3 seconds? It's going wider better. Wait, that was 2.3. That was faster. Quite a bit faster. That felt slow though. Okay, that identity was better. 16.6. Also, I need to ask one thing. Am I the only one who thinks this wall looks ugly? Since you can't see over it that there is something here? I don't know, it just looks like a line. I don't know, it just looks wrong. It's like optical illusion. Seeing that edge like that. Like, I always try to avoid that when mapping. Whenever I map, which happens like once every 1,000 years at this point. Stop making fun of the wall. We're not on the Chinese map anymore. This is South Korea, this is a different country. Wait, never mind. The real wall that you can make fun of would have been on the USA map. I'm sorry. Got my geography wrong. When is the next puzzle map? I would like to host that at some point again, but at the moment there's so much going on, no chance. There's, I did not have time to do something like that. I would need to plan it properly. Oh! Okay. Palm trees in South Korea. As a pro GeoGuessr player, how accurate is that? This is slow. This is slow. Let's see, how much can we gain now? Wanna straighten out a lot there, the exit always. Okay, yeah, this identity already feels a lot better, the way I'm driving it right now. Yeah, I gained there, for sure. 17.2. I'm 77th already. I'm still missing a second. Oh shit. Surely this is the hardest AT, right? From the Black Series. This has got to be the hardest AT. Clueless. I don't know. I have nothing. I wouldn't even want to know. It depends kind of how difficult the other maps are just going to be to drive. Like, this one is not that hard to drive in of itself. Okay, yeah, inside line, they're definitely faster. Also can gain quite a bit of time here. Oh, dude, that tight. Yeah, we might get a Japanese map as well. Could definitely see that happening. Why? I don't know why, but I always think of Bangladesh when I see that. Like, I guess it's just supposed to be the sun, the same Korean symbol that they also have on the flag, but like with the mountains, with those colors, I always think Bangladesh. Who the fuck wants a new game map? That will happen. Well, to be honest, what's the worst that can happen, right? This should be fine. Yeah, that's a lot faster. Going inside here is also, I think, better so that you get the zoop a bit earlier. I think that was very bad. No exit speed. At least I went inside. It doesn't matter that much. I did lose time there though. Like it tended to. Way to inside here. Okay. Good end, and this is possible. I need a very good end. Last end was already pretty sick, I think. Yeah, straightening out here very quickly is definitely helpful. I'm going further. Okay, there we go. Nice. Good end. And we get the AT. Actually, by 310. I gained so much in that identity. Holy shit, bro. That identity is gonna be so important. Like, it's gonna be unreal. Okay, Canada. Carl Jr. Type 1. I don't see Carl Jr. in the top 5. I see... Wait, never mind. I thought for a second that I saw Tank Room, but no. It was a combination of Tommy and Inferno that I saw. Not Tank Room. Tank Room would be Canadian. I think. If I remember correctly. No Canadian in the top 5. Canabla. Wait, free speed map? What is this? Okay. As long as there's no speed side, it's fine. Mother is already overpowered enough. Oh god. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, it's a pretty tight turn. What is going on? Do you really think they would put full speed into a map? I could see them making it similar to like Red Bull, where it's like half full speed, half a different style. Like surely they would not put the full speed map. I think they leaked something about full speed before. Somebody leaked something. As long as it's not much. The thing is with speed side angle, maybe I can do it a little bit. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see. At least I can analyze the speed set angles. I won't be able to tell them how fast they can go, but I can analyze how good they are. Scientifically. Okay, what is this? Is it going to be... Oh god, it's slalom. Oh, it's slalom. Yeah. Wait, no. Wait, that's it? Okay, that's a much easier version of slalom. But it's slalom inspired. Okay, that's really not that bad. Huh. I need to drive it again. I'm not sure exactly how or what was happening there. But that identity didn't look that difficult, to be honest. It's just one ice turnaround. Like, you know, South Korea had 3 ice turnarounds. Wait, that's kind of crazy. Why do we have 3 turnaround? Actually, yeah, it's 3 turnaround identities in a row. Because reversing, or Germany map, also had that. Also was a turnaround, like it was mid-air and quarter pipes, but still, it's all just turnarounds. Do we have anything else as well? Okay. Not the best speed here, but okay, let's see. How do you do this? Oh, you can get so much speed through this. Also, this reset is not big enough for a campaign map. Just say that it's not big enough. That is not safe. Oh, you don't have reactor when you respawn. That's kind of bad. But yeah, that map is 100% gonna be cut. Definitely going to be cut in some way. I'm not going to do it, but definitely that's gonna be possible. Maybe I'll find something. Imagine we'll do 25 or something reactor flight endings in a row in the knockout. It's gonna be cinema. Yeah, that is something like that's a perfect example of something that would not be allowed in EWC. You don't even need to ask. You're skipping the reset block, you know, so if you're doing that, that is definitely not allowed. This is a pretty tight no-break section. Also, I don't know Canadian culture enough, because I can't sort those things there. Didn't think those would be Canadian, specifically. Wouldn't have guessed different countries first. I mean, hockey makes sense, that I know. I can do like a small ice set here to save yourself. 107. Ha! Oh shit. Mod didn't load for you? Really? There's a mod on these maps? It looks fine to me right now, but I can't check. Maybe it's like... maybe I have something in mod work or something. Different borders. Oh, okay, I see. This is fine for now. I'll check later. Maybe you can remind me in Discord, that'd be nice. Because I need to get rid of my mod work folder. That's also why I have blue skits right now. I think. Because something in my mod work folder... I don't know. Something saved there, I guess. Maybe with an Open Planet update or something. I have the wrong skits right now as well. I'm still forgetting about it. They're white now? What do you mean they're white? Oh, they're white on dirt. Wait, no, they're always white. Huh? No, wait, now they're fixed? Wait, weren't they blue literally like 20 minutes ago? I swear they were blue earlier. What? I don't understand. That doesn't make sense. I didn't change anything. What? See how much I noticed that? I didn't even look a single time. But no, literally on the other map earlier, on the full speed map, weren't they blue? I swear they were blue on the full speed map. Yeah, I just don't look. I could have a different skin that I'm playing for, I wouldn't notice. I only look forwards, I only look at the next apex, you know? I never look at the car. Okay, can we get the end a little bit faster now? Oh my god, this end is difficult. Right now at least. Nice PV. Okay, I lost a second in the end, the rest I might want to find somewhere else. In the shadow you can see the blue? It's changing mid-turn? What? How would that make sense? Don't have any plugin on right now. What? Is it actually different in the shadow? Wait. I don't see it. At least not like this. Yeah, no, they are blue. What? That's so weird, no? What? I mean, that's... It really looks blue. That's not just a normal shadow, right? That really does look blue. I don't know. Maybe map 20 was full shadow, maybe. Or maybe it's just a different mood. You know, maybe it was morning or evening. Wait, why did my PB lose speed there? Did it go over the snow maybe? Interesting. But I will need to learn these maps anyway, so honestly, having to hunt for the other times here is not too bad. I'm just a little worried that I'm top 47 and I'm 2 seconds away. That has me a little bit worried. I have a feeling this is harder than the South Korean map right now. I don't know. Just have a feeling. Did anybody build part maps yet that I can steal? The annoying thing is, learning this ending on this version is very difficult. Because the respawn is super bad. It's in the middle of the turn. Like, you've already committed to your approach. You can't try a different approach anymore. Yeah, this was very slow. I can be like a second ahead of this. Probably. Switched after map 5. What? Okay. That is confusing. That's not a good end. Okay. Is it ever possible to just drive normal? I think it is. It's probably faster. Even that's gained like 7/10. Scrappy spent like an hour on this map. Scrappy, the pro player. Uh-huh. That's good to hear. If I get it quicker than 1 hour, can I have his orc spot? I know. If he's getting one. I already have, obviously. But other people might be wondering that. Ah, okay, damn it. Scrappy has an orc. I don't know. I heard him talk about it quite a lot. I don't know anything about Scrappy at this point. He's not in our practice group anymore. Our practice group shrunk a little bit for this season. He signed with an agency, but I don't know. Okay, I see. Big tearing up the contract right now. I think Big can be pretty happy about the contract. I think they are fairly happy with it. They should be, at least. They are living the dream right now, compared to every other orc. Well, they're not living the dream in terms of negotiations. But everything else, they're living the dream. Kicked for leaking strats. It definitely didn't help. He did leak a strat on France identity the day before. But nah, we wanted to just have a new group with players who are full-time and have more time and just a little bit more focused. So we have just Granadi, Massa, Elcon, of course, as before, and then we also have Mime now as well in our practice group. The thing is, when you have players like Granadi, Massa, Elcon in a group, and you're not quite on that level yet, you are gaining a lot from them. You're gaining a lot in terms of pace, in terms of, you know, strats and stuff. That was like the main reason. Because like Granadi, Massa, they were not really gaining much from the others. Like on the part maps, they were always behind. There was no like strats found or anything like that. Like that's the point of having a part, like a group, right? Like if you're not gaining anything from a group, why would you be showing other people your strats, your lines, your pace? For what, you know? If it's competitive, and especially if it's, you know, EWC, very important. If you don't see gain, then it's not worth it. At least for now. It's also with others, you know, like Stoff, Swizzy, they just have a job, you know, so they couldn't really keep up with the others. It's just not possible. It's just, there is a difference if you're a full-time Trackmania player, of course. And you have more time for practice matches and all of that stuff, you know. Scrappy, for example, would never have time when he's streaming in the afternoon. Oh, jumped. God damn it. Who's in the group? It's just Elcon, Mime, Granadi, and Massa. And technically, Forever and me. Forever is leeching off the Red Bull maps at least. And he will get the Red Bull maps as well. We have one more member. Forever is in the top 100 for Red Bull right now, so he's gaining on that front. But I don't care, obviously. Nobody else cares, I think. Was minus 810, but I still don't know how to drive that dirt turn there. Still getting used to it. Also, that is a terrible turn. Okay, I lost like half a second in that second, maybe in that section there, maybe not in a second. That would be crazy. Yeah, somehow this is good, I think. Tuck into the finish we go, and it's a 105.0. Why is there a 4/10 gap in front of me? Oh my god. Forever is Elcon's manager, basically, yeah. You gain nothing, I play Red Bull like every 2 days. Depends. But you could gain something. Depends on how you play, obviously. I'm not calling you out, but just that now for Red Bull was technically we have 5 players. Analyzing Elcon. Was definitely fun to analyze Elcon, for example, on China knockouts. Like when we were doing knockout practice there, you know, everybody's just doing outside dirt line and Elcon is just doing backside every round. Oh. You also have Rock Skater, true. Rock Skater has the skate maps from us. They got leaked to him. If you don't know the story, basically there's a plugin that pings you when a streamer plays your maps. Now, what Rock Skater did is he didn't search for specifically his maps or his login, he only searched for maps that have the word skate in them. And obviously the Red Bull map, the new one, is called Skate. So, you know, I obviously call all the part maps like Skate Part 1, Skate Part 2, so you got notified for all of those when Granadi played them. And now he has the maps. At least only he does. You have so many plugins that you never use. But that's just for chat, you know. You get a ping, like in theory it's kind of fun, you know, you get a ping when the streamer plays your map and then you can see in the VOD when they played it and so on. It's just a nice thing for people to do, you know. But yeah, with EWC and partners, too risky now, unfortunately. Because Granadi's fault, obviously it was Granadi's fault. Maybe should have turned the plugin off. But I also had it on. But it doesn't work when you're not streaming. Just too risky with EWC. Like on Red Bull maps it doesn't really matter, especially on the first 3. It was funny how Massa instantly knew it was Granadi. Yeah, because it's always Granadi. It's not the first time. He also leaked our TM games maps because of the exclamation mark map link as well. You know the exclamation mark map command that we have? Also, it works right now. I always link to the TMX map there. And if there is no TMX map, then it just doesn't link to anything. But Granadi had the great idea to not link to the TMX map or page, but to link to the TMO.io page directly. And every map has a Trackmania.io link, you know? Even part maps, even unreleased maps, they all have a Trackmania.io page. If they are uploaded to the Nadeo servers. So every part map you still get the map link for it. There you can download the map, you can see all the records from everybody. So yeah. You literally just needed to change that one setting to not have the Trackmania.io links anymore, and then it's fine. No! Oh, goddammit. There's like 300 plugins. The rest doesn't matter. I mean, now he has a PC hardware that is good enough to keep up with that. So we're missing half a second, pretty much. I could watch the world record once. The records are pretty close. I think on this map I kind of want to just watch the world record since we're on it for a bit already. So we're leaking the world record sweats on this one already now. Okay. I was faster in the start, but then I drove over the snow like an idiot. No speed slide or anything. Just driving normally here. Drift, yeah, easy. And this you can full speed. It's super hard, but you can full speed it. Pre-drifting this, I was thinking about that as well already. I think I did it in a few rounds. Okay, this is very fast. I'm scouting every possible Trackmania.io link for part maps. Yeah, I think there's quite a lot of them. I don't think that will work without destroying the servers. Okay, I mean, this is just fast. Just normal good lines. Yeah, a bit of a release and then just straighten out. I think he's going for eyesight? No, he's not. Okay, he's just driving like this over the snow then into the finish. I guess it doesn't matter that much, driving a little bit over the snow into the finish. At least right now. Probably eventually you wanna avoid that. Yeah, this is the kind of map that is so much easier. But is ENC just about prize pool for the players, pretty much, or what? I guess the orgs wouldn't get anything because you don't technically play for your org, you just play for your country. Obviously for the players it matters a lot. And if you... like, if you show good, potential good driving there... I still think a few would care about it. But to be honest, if you're from Oceania or North America or something, it's easier to qualify to EWC than ENC. Which is just fucking stupid, honestly. But it is actually easier. So I guess no org really needs to consider that or think about it. The reason why is that there are regional slots. There are 3 slots for Oceania, 3 slots for North America, 2 slots for South America as well. I think 1 for Asia. I don't know exactly how the regionals are going to be lined up exactly for ENC. Maybe they're going to be the same, I don't know. But yeah, I guess it would maybe be the same. Because you also don't have Carl Jr. or Mother in there either. That's good. Small pre-slide into this. Zack, zack, zack. Ah, damn it. That looked good right there. That looked really good. But with the current Elite Cup rankings and also the Birmingham results, it's looking good for a strong EWC lineup. Still, like the top players will, you know, all be there. Pretty sure. The top players, like the top 16 will most likely all make it. At least. There might be some, you know, sneaking into the top 32 there, of course. But maybe don't deserve it. What is not deserving it, but wouldn't be there otherwise if it wasn't with the... if there weren't the regionals. Okay, focus by the way. It's a bit to the side. Oh no. Oh no. Of course we miss it by 1/10. Classic. Top 30 and it's not AT. Hello guys. Lovely stuff, lovely stuff. Okay, but I learned the map now. Map makes sense. Should be able to drive that again, hopefully. I think I understood it now. I was yapping maybe a little bit too much before. To really focus on this. Like, this is a map you really need to focus on when you wanna drive it. Like, this is hard. There's so much stuff going on. Well, at least at the moment it feels hard. Maybe eventually it will feel easy for the players, but there's still a lot going on. At least for the AT it seems hard. Okay, it looks like I need to full risk this. That's a much better line. More speed! Not enough. God damn it. Best player without the AT. Obviously. Classic. Most players who end up at these kind of times don't stay at these times. Oh my god. Who's at the Nadeo AT for this? Could be a good analyst, yeah. I wonder as well. I assume that it's just the mapper of the track setting the AT here. I'm pretty sure it's not a Nadeo employee. I don't think the other times would be this good then. Like, I guess Phoebe could drive these times, but would need a lot of time for that, I guess. I don't think that would make a lot of sense. Should just be the mappers themselves. 3 tenths behind, but maybe we can risk it. Never mind. Would pros hate these tracks more than the previous 5? You're in the mud if you hate these more than the previous 5. Because these maps are way more important than the first 5. These maps here will also still decide the Elite Cup ranking, but they will be played at the EWC. All of these maps that we're seeing right now, they will be played at EWC. At the biggest Trackmania tournament we've ever had. So, yeah, if you don't like these maps, then problematic, I would say, for you. That's problematic. You need to learn to love these maps. But they look fine to me so far. At least the first 3 maps, they look fine. Right now, it's hard to tell. Like, you need to play them a lot more, obviously, and to find all the small issues maybe with the map or things that you really like about the maps. Like 1 hour or so doesn't really say much there. Or, I don't have 1 hour on this one yet. Like maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes or so. Definitely spending longer on this one than the South Korean one. No, it's not enough again. I always fail something in the run completely. That's a better end. Okay, we gained within 1/10. Canada was by Tona. Hungary by Kisa. We haven't seen that one yet. Tona built this one. Okay. This being a Tona AT would make sense since Tona is a pro player and he, if you guys remember, he got, what was it, top 3 or top 4 on Brazil in the Elite Cup. So definitely a capable player. So if he set this all the time, that would make sense. I could still go faster, of course, if you try it, but... Okay, this is good. Wait, no, what? How am I 3/10 behind with this run? Okay, but I can gain a lot here in the dirt, I think. God damn it. How many hours per map on average for pro players to be ready? Completely depends on the pro player. Also, what do you consider being ready? Like, Carl Jr. said, for example, that some maps in Birmingham, like when he was playing in Birmingham, he only had 10 hours on. Or about 10 hours on them. So you can be ready in 10 hours on a map like this. For sure. And be top class. Whereas, for example, yeah, Akon said 30 to 40 hours. I think Granadi, Massa are also up there with 30 hours per map or so. For them it might take a little bit longer to really find the pace. But as long as they find it... But I think Granadi is like 40 hours per map or so. Just imagine 5 maps, just one map pack, and it's like 200 hours. And he has to do that 4 times. And then also Red Bull. And then also... I don't know, what else? XP Evo, maybe? I don't know if we will play XP Evo, we'll see. We'll see if we will play XP Evo. XP Evo got announced, by the way, if you haven't seen that yet. They did a sneaky announcement when they said, yeah, unfortunately, we will not be hosting XP Evo in Cologne this year. It's so sad. We're not, we will not be hosting XP Evo at Cologne. Because it's in Hamburg now. Going to be in Hamburg in September as well. But I heard about that already, that the Cologne Experion apparently doesn't exist anymore or something. Like the venue that XP Evo was hosted at the last few years. Like apparently just doesn't exist anymore. So they had to change either way. And apparently there's one in Hamburg as well. I think the actual, like... Oh. The room with the stage and stuff, I think is better, from what I heard. But I don't know if they will have in as much capacity otherwise, I'm not sure. At least the stage is supposed to be better. The stage really was not that great in Cologne. Like, you could barely see anything, there was a massive pillar in between as well. Also, this is a good end. Good end! Good end! Fuck off, man! Come on! Seriously? 100th? Oh, man. Are you serious, bro? Great. Let's keep going. Happiest German man, always. First 20 minutes took 23... Wait. First 20 maps took 23 minutes, yeah. This map here has already taken longer than the first 20 maps combined! All the Nadeo maps combined! Because these are not really Nadeo... I mean, there are Nadeo maps, I guess, but not really. That was sick. That was a sick uphill. Okay, this is possible. I was behind. The identity was very strong in that run. This must be it, okay. Yeah. Learning. Getting better. That was bad. That was almost bad, I almost died. You can gain so much. I'm rusty on this. I am so rusty on this. I didn't play any Trackmania until I started the stream as well today or yesterday. Getting the excuses out. Okay, 100, surely. Nah, it's not gonna be enough. Is it? Is it? Is it? Ah, it is. God damn it. There you go. Okay, finally. Yeah, now I think I'm like consistent at that time. But obviously can still go a lot faster. But now I feel suddenly completely consistent. Always the same drive, the same finish time. Okay. Australia. Mother in first, of course. Who would have thought? Oh my god. Yeah, hello, is the speed slide map for Mother? What is this? Hello? Okay, please tell me it's over now. And there's something else. Or is it gonna be the two-wheeling notes? Oh, it's this. Oh, it's this. It's what the hell was it called again? We have had it 2 times already. This identity. Drift, okay. Yeah. Agility dash. Agility dash number 3. We already had agility dash 1, and then agility dash 2. Now we have the 3rd one. Again, this kind of block. Dude, this map feels like it doesn't. It feels very easy overall. Like nothing really matters. So this that makes the speed slides more important at the start. That's great. Because yeah, this identity, I think, shouldn't be too hard. Like, we've driven it so many times already. Like, so many times. Here we go. This is the agility dash. Yeah. I don't know. Is Phoebe still in charge of these maps? I still think that it's weird that, like, is Phoebe still doing anything for like, because I think Phoebe used to be Mother's, like, manager. And now she's doing the mapping or overseeing the mapping for the maps here. Like, I don't know. It's a bit weird. I would prefer if there was somebody who could not be influenced in any way. I mean, it makes sense. You have a great free speed player from Australia, so you give them the full speed map as well. I guess it makes sense. It's a spectacle after all. Still, I'm just gonna complain anyways. Where's the snow car on the Germany map for Kanadi? Okay, it's faster. At the full speed, I think it's gonna be fine. It looked fairly easy. Honestly, like, even Massa and Kanadi can learn that, surely. I'll figure something out. Can I also set that? Check map with all reactors. Yeah, I'm not surprised that Kanadi wants a snowcar map. Who would have thought? Be careful what you wish for. I mean, I am not the one who has to play the maps. I just have to analyze for them and build the part maps and that kind of stuff. I don't actually need to drive them. That's a nice thing. It's always like you're too fast at the beginning of this. The thing is, like, all the pro players have played this identity so many times. They know exactly what to do. Like, do we still have a part map from like 2 years ago that we can just use for this? Like, I don't know. We can just compare with our old part maps. You know? Is it the exact same identity? It's hard to tell. It's very, very similar either way. If it isn't. It's a pretty... It's like 600 speed side. With this penalty, I feel like it's gonna be quite important how good you get this speed side now. More speed means less time in the penalty. More speed across the entire thing. Probably gonna be important actually. It's gonna, like, I think that makes it more important. We'll see. I will have to check just how much a little bit of extra speed saves in that penalty section. How worth it is gonna be. Could definitely see a line where you take extra speed by going wider to be worth it. We'll see. speed is different gear here. Maybe, I'm not 100% sure. It's been a while since we played this. Dude, if I survive that, holy shit. I need to kind of risk it like this. Almost full speed. That's only a 18.1. We need a 17.3. Damn. We have Alcon in the prac group. We're fine. Alcon is good at it. Alcon is good at speed sliding. Mime is also good at speed sliding as well. It's more just getting the feeling for it. I think Granadian Master, they weren't that bad on the Red Bull Faster map either. There was a Red Bull Faster map last year that also included speed slides like this in the start. Oh. But it is still the most important campaign ever, or like the most important map pack ever. With these maps being for EWC, so any small advantage for a player is like super important, you know? Especially for a winning contender. Can you bounce anywhere to skip a bit of that penalty? I don't know, I don't see anything right now. In theory that could gain. If you can skip the penalty in some way. Oh, that's fast. Not really getting a lot from that booster. That booster being like forwards is confusing. I'm not sure how you want to take it right now. Is it an in-game feature, these marks behind your tires? No, it's not. It's basically a texture pack or like a mod that you put on your game to just make it look different. Like you're just editing the skid marks file. That makes the skid marks look like this with the white lines. Makes it a lot easier to see. Waypoint save me. Just, if you have open planet, just get modless skids, basically. There you can add them yourself. At the moment, I feel like the speed size is not that important. But I haven't seen my difference to the world record yet. Maybe I will change my mind once I check that. That small platform there. Let's just get on. Okay, I think the SD is there because original Agility Dash had an SD. Let's loop into SD. I thought that was a different map. Not sure. Yeah, I guess you could use that for any map. I'm not 100% sure, okay. But it's also like, why are we exactly building the maps like they were 3 years ago? I don't think that's necessary. necessarily. I would rather them use new identities. The thing is, they are just using good identities right now, where they know, like, guaranteed they will work and they will be exciting in rounds. Like, I don't think they remade a bad identity yet, really. Like, an identity that's just not gonna be fun to watch. Maybe the South Korean one is gonna be a bit confusing for people. It's like, players can be, like, on different heights and stuff. That might be a bit confusing. Oh, come on, really? What's an identity? It's the identifying part of a map. So in this case, it's that ending. Because it's very out there. It's different. You don't see that kind of style normally on a map. On the previous one, it was the ice turn ending. Usually the ending of a map. They try to incorporate a little bit also into the rest of the route. For example, Germany, it also is the ending with the reversing there, turning around. But you also have an earlier part, just like that. Just a little bit easier. Wait, they made the Canada one quite different though. Like, it's a lot easier in this version. Maybe it's better to go higher up here. I'm ahead. You can get a speed side to the right there as well. Some more nose at the end here maybe. Not really gaining against my PB though. You're really close to that gear, it's awkward. Maybe you can get it, I'm not sure right now. But quite often I'm just getting the gear down there then. Okay, that turn is very important to get good. Then also this here. Oh, well, that's not really good. Wait, but like, where's the time gain? Hello? Don't tell me it's in the full speed. It's like I'm slow. And the identity is like PF. Okay, I survived the run. It's 17. It's not that slow. I'm 33rd, by the way. It's 33rd place. And I do not have the AT by half a second. It's also the third time I'm right next to Shadow Crancer on these maps. That is crazy. Yeah, the ending is pretty easy. I just need to gain in the rest somehow. I can gain a little bit in the end. I think I can gain like 2 to 3 tenths in the end right now, probably, if you get it perfect. Which is not that easy, to be fair. But probably can gain a little bit. Okay, this is more speed somehow. I don't know why. That's a good start, no? Minus 13. I was expecting more. Yeah, that was a bad gear. I lost the entire gain again. Fantastic. These drifts are very important with the exits. Especially the next one. I already risked it a lot more previous run, but can still do more. Yeah, it's even more speed here than this. I'm still jumping. Maybe it's possible to get the AT with this run? With a perfect end, I think we have a chance. Spending a little bit less time on the penalty there as well. It's faster. Shit. Wait, minus 8 tenth. Yeah, okay. With a good end, that would have been sub 17. Okay, yeah. I didn't realize I would gain that much in that line. Obviously, it was with a crash, the minus 8 tenth, but I could have also not crashed and had the same pace, I think. That is a very bad start. Holy shit. Okay, I'm understanding the map. Right, Uden, Guten, Guten. With the world record? What? There's no snow car on this map. What did he find? Wasn't the end PF? The end is not PF. It's full speed. I didn't say PF, I think. Did I? It will be PF once you have like 2 hours on it. Obviously not yet. But for the players eventually, they will be good on it. They won't gain that much on it anymore. Like, just relatively compared to other identities where you could gain a lot more. Oh, that's even faster. Yo, plus 7 speed, what the hell? That is against my good start from earlier, no? Okay, just casually beating my best start from like 2 minutes ago by 3 tenths. Ah, to full release. Full release! Oh god. Not the greatest turn there either. It's okay. It's not great. That was a lot better. Still difficult to not jump there. Okay, and now here I want to go very tight. It seems to be better. Getting onto this platform earlier. God damn it. Why are there flags? I would have survived this turn perfectly without the flags. Why are there flags? Why are there always flags? Like, that flag is... At the moment, for me, for my line, it's on the optimal line. Let us risk the turn. God damn it. Do I need to make a Reddit post about this? Ah, man. I am not a fan of flags potentially on the optimal route. I feel like that is optimal route. Going very wide there. Because you skip more penalty that way. Ooh, going a little bit more downhill there on the penalty dirt. Penalty sand. Saves a little bit. Technically, penalty dirt makes more sense to say. Because what is sand if not penalty dirt? Actually, that was correct. It just sounds wrong. Like we say penalty grass. There we don't change it. Don't say penalty ice though. Okay, that's decently fast. No, what is that line? Please? Yes, oh thank god I still got it by 700s at least. Oh my god. Yeah, in theory it's just either just normal sand or penalty dirt. There we go. Alright, I lost so much in the end. Like, it's unreal how much... I easily lost half a sec. This could have been a 16.8, I think. 16.7 maybe. Something around that. That was good, in theory. Until there. Okay, wait, is this the final map? Yes, okay, final map! Here we go. Watch world record. We will do a full world record reaction after. After we're done with Hungary. Once we're not hungry anymore, we'll do a full world record reaction of the entire campaign. Well, that looks cool. Parkour with the world record on the Hungary map. That's nice. Okay, white line like this. I was thinking always if the maps are like made for a specific person, you know? Like, Australian map is for Mother. Canada map is for, you know, Carl Jr. Germany map, you know, for like Granadi, Massa. Brazil map is for Scrappy. I wonder if they are looking out for that specifically or not. This looks fun. Yeah, so far, pretty technical map, but look nice. Beam jumps. Oh! Oh. Oh, that's a lot of PTSD coming in right now from this beam jump. Oh. Oh, wait. We weren't good on that, no? Wait, wasn't that a bad identity from us? Well, I was not their analyst at that point yet. They still had only Amaterasu as a coach at that point. Wait, what is that behind the finish? Slow-mo. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I guess they didn't... Feels so... It looks weird. I don't know, it just looks weird. I guess they just didn't want you to get slow-mo after you've crossed the normal risky finish. Like, I was just looking at... obviously, guys, obviously the slow-mo is for the safe finish in the back. I was just wondering, why is there no slow-mo specifically when you go through the risky finish? Because if you go through there, you already finished, obviously. You can't be on the higher platform there without finishing already. It's not a risky finish if you've already finished. I guess it's just because to not get the slow-mo effect after you cross the finish line, I guess. Sign is back? Wait. Oh, is it because of Vista maps or something? Because this is in Stadium. I don't know. It's so confusing. Oh, not making that. Dude, slowing down there. Costs a lot of time. Yeah, but I think my PB lost more time that way though. Is there no safe path here? Oh god, how do you do this? How do we do this? Can keep a lot of speed out of this. Feels like you have to release, no? With this kind of jump. Like you have to release, right? You could also just, you know, tank through the slow-mo. Oh, not like that. Not with a double slow-mo. That's pretty bad. I'm just thinking about it right now. Okay. Oh, getting that fast is really difficult. Where's the slow finish? It's just the wall behind, I think. That's weird. Surely no one will bug on the identity? Yeah, there might be a wait a second. You shouldn't land there in theory. If you do it well, you shouldn't land there. Here, I feel like it's a lot more likely. I'm not sure. Sometimes I feel like these curved edges are better than other edges though. I don't know. Looking forward to the Elite Cup on this, yeah, with that identity. A lot of people are gonna go safe on this identity, I think. I don't think it loses that much. Honestly, I wanna finish a run with the save first, and then we can compare how much faster the whiskey is. So let's try to just finish a run here. Do we want to go outside there? Not sure. Oh, hole. Very tight drift. It's very technical, this map. Not sure if that's necessarily good for somebody like Granadi. There are the jumps though. The jumps should be good for Granadi, I think. Yeah, the first one is really easy. It's the second one that's the hard one. Because you have like worse angle into it. That slow-mo finish is really not that bad. Like, that's really not that bad. There are other safe finishes where you lose like seconds on these maps. That one, barely lose anything. Like, depending on the round, there's definitely an argument to be made to just not go for the whiskey on this one. But you didn't hear that from me. Free analysis for the chat. 1 seconds on that should be doable, I guess. I'm half a second up with the, you know, no side. Can definitely gain some time here still. But oh, I forgot the turnaround exit. That's a lot more inside than I thought, but yeah, going inside here is also better. That's minus 810. How am I still gaining? That was so bad, I thought. I don't like that you can't attack to the outside there, to the wall. Yeah, this jump just feels natural. Okay, here we go. Oh, that was sick. Okay, that gained a lot, actually. From 410 to 1.1. That was really good. That really should have been the AT, honestly. Maybe that should have been the AT if I didn't drive such a bad run in the rest of the map. Like, I had a null side in between, I had so many slowdowns. I lost like half a second in the end as well. Not sure about that line. Yeah, that was 7/10, but I might have also just had the last sector better, like the last turn a bit. Not sure. But yeah, final map here. What do you guys think of the new maps so far? Do you think they're better or worse than the previous 5? Are you excited for the Elite Cups, for the EWC matches on these maps? What do you think? I would love to hear. So far they seem good to me. They feel a little bit harder right now, which I think is good, probably. Like, there's still a lot going on. I think the scenery is a little bit better on these maps as well. Yeah, this turn I completely fucked up last time. Oh, that's not high enough. Greece and Brazil were better, but the other three worse. I can see that. I really liked Brazil, actually. Besides that one bump. Pretty fun map. Okay, good speed. Minus 7/10. Now this turn here I lost a lot of time on earlier. Is it small drift here actually? Maybe. That felt good. Minus 1.1. Guys. No! Why? Okay. That's a fat minus from me. I hate this. I hate this. Oh my god. I knew there was a gap, I just didn't think it was that big. Dude, I just fired wrong. I don't know. Also, I feel like I'm going wider. Identities were better in the first 5. I think agility dash, like, I'm a bit disappointed seeing it now for the 3rd time, but it's still a fun identity. I think this one is gonna be cinema. This identity here. This one is so hard. Slalom, I think they could have made harder, honestly. The ice one. Reversing, I'm not 100% sure on right now yet. The Germany map. I should call them by the... Like, they used to call the maps by the identity, right? That was so much more... so much easier for me to remember. Okay, there I lost 6/10, okay. That would have been AT, by the way, by half a second. With safe finish. Good to know. Should have had flags on the edge. I'm excited for these maps, I'm interested to see. They're way more technical than before. I'm not sure if the others will like. We'll see. We'll see what they think. What did Granadi say if you were watching his stream? I assume Massa did not do on-stream discovery. What is he thinking about the map so far? He's probably not too excited about the Australia map. Ghana was not happy. I can see that. Like, if these maps are bad for somebody from us, it's Granadi. That's for sure. Not really his style, necessarily. There's no ice. Wait, no, wait. There is an ice map, technically. Slalom. Or Canada map. It's not really an ice map, though. Just has an ice identity. Fuck it, I'm going risky. Yo! There you go, we got it. Nice. What position is that? I got it by 1 second. Let's go, nice. Wait, I don't have a refresh button. Why do I not have a refresh button? Why is it not refreshing anyways? I don't have the plugin anymore. Great. Okay, let me refresh. What position did we get? 1 hour 47 minutes, by the way. Top 11. Hey! Top 11 on the map. Not too bad, honestly. Not too bad. Got the risky. I'm surprised I got the risky, to be honest. That is one of the longest campaign discoveries for sure. It was not that bad, I guess. It was not that bad. 1 hour 47. And to be fair, I was yapping quite a lot on the maps. On so, definitely the Canada map, I was not that focused. Okay, not too bad. That right there is all other times. GG. We did it. There we go. Overall ranking, we're top 436 now. Well, our best ranking is on the last map, which is obviously not in the rankings yet. That would help a little bit. Okay, quick hydrate. Maps are nice, but kind of overshadowed by Red Bull. Yeah, the Red Bull maps are insane. I don't know. I definitely prefer those as well, but maybe not driving-wise. I think the Red Bull maps are probably worse driving-wise and competition-wise than these maps. I think for competition, these are probably better. Like, Red Bull maps are more for spectacle than actually competitiveness. You know, like if you look at the Red Bull maps, I wouldn't really say that these are the most competitive. Wait, that's 2025. But, well, these were also not necessarily the most competitive. But anyways. Yeah, it's meant for the viewers more. But that's just what Red Bull itself, like the company, stands for. So it makes a lot of sense. Okay, guys, are you ready? I want to take a look at all the world records now. I want to see. But yeah, wait, how long did it take now? So, going through this again. So it took, what was it, 23 minutes for the first 20 maps. And then it took 1 hour 25 for the final 5. Huh. 23 minutes for these? 1 hour 20 minutes for these. Oh my god. Okay, let's take a look at the world records. Let's take a look at the world records. I think it's gonna be very fun. Okay, are you guys ready? Canada took slightly over 30 minutes. Yeah, Canada took way too long. It was the hardest one, I would say, but that one I also just didn't focus on that much. Germany, the easiest one here. I'm very interested in the Tapo record there. Okay. We will see. Here we go. Okay. It's time yet again. The Spring 2026 campaign has just released a couple hours ago. We just finished our discovery. It took quite some time. It took 20 minutes to get the author times on the first 20 maps. And then it took another hour or more to get the final author times here. But now it is time to take a look at what people have cooked on these maps already. They have just been out for a couple hours, and I think people have been cooking on these ones already. I think there's a few shortcut ideas as well. I will be analyzing, going through all of the maps together with you guys. Let's start off on map number 1. And let's see the world record here. So map 1, it's a grass map. I think a lot better than previous campaign. I definitely, in general, just like it a lot more. The campaign so far. Few different lines. You can see that Dreams is going for a much more inside line, but then has less speed afterwards. The world record here is Hobbit, Vermitor. So yeah, just normal, nice speed slide wide. Then here, does it without a release. No release. He just full speeds around. Then hold speed slide, hold speed slide, hold speed slide. And then, very important here, they're skipping over this platform and just landing a little bit sideways. You see how sideways he lands? With that, he has a little bit less grip here on the penalty grass and keeps more speed with the finish as well. Also very nice inside line. Decent run there already. On map number 1, very simple one, obviously, starting off with. The maps later on are gonna be a lot more complicated, that's for sure. Let's go on to map number 2. So yeah, the white maps, of course, always the easiest. You can get these also for free, or a few start tricks there. Actually going left side of the tree as well, okay. Yeah, you can play these maps for free if you just get the demo of the game. You get the first 10 maps. And you can try to get the author times on these ones. You can tell me how long it takes. But yeah, a few different lines here in the start for this trick. Like there were, let's take it in slow-mo. You see how he is like flipping a little bit to the side, one going for a full nosedive, others landing a little bit weirdly. In general, all of them are going over this edge here, where it transitions from flat to the hill here. They all go exactly over that to get some kind of low jump. With that, get much more speed, and then this gap between the trees. It feels like it's designed to drive through there. Then just simple speed sliding here across this. Jump very low here, actually, to get a nice landing. And then just a little bit more speed sliding. It's mostly in the start, the time gain. You can really tell if you compare ones with me, with my first try on this map from earlier. Just how much it gains getting the slow jump. And then also knowing where to jump here, like they're already so far gone. And also have more speed as well. Okay, next one, map 3. Let's take a look at this one. It's a snow kind of feeling map. An Arctic expert with the world record here. So going around like this, then this was full speed. Then we have this cruise control. They are all going through the cruise control. Okay, I was wondering if you might want to skip that one. Or in general do something weird on this one. But no, it seems like they're taking the normal line here just very close between everyone on this map as expected. Also, by the way, if you were wondering, I am not going to be uploading my discovery onto YouTube as a separate video. But if you want to watch it yourself, the discovery of all the maps, my first thoughts on them and stuff, and how long it took to get all of the author times, I will be linking that in the description. There will be a timestamp for the livestream VOD if you want to take a look at that as well. But yeah, this map, just normal driving at the start, nothing really happening, very tight, and then here they do a standard ice slide here. Just hold gas to the right. They tap a little bit. Yeah, it's just really... They barely steer, actually, on this. Like, at this point, you don't really steer anymore. You just turn. You're just turning. That's interesting. That's fast. Okay. But yeah, just very inside line. Next one. Here we go. Let's take a look. We have Hobbit with the record. Not uploading cause it's embarrassing. What are you talking about? I'm top 10 on the world. On the last maps. I think from even the pro players, it was still a pretty fast discovery. I would say, comparatively. Yeah, this is like the most boring map here, honestly. This is probably the worst. Depends. Depends on your preferences, I guess. It's just very tight driving on this one. Everything is full speed. It's just about precision on this one, really. But this is possibly the least interesting maps. There's a lot of interesting maps coming up in this campaign. A lot of very interesting world records as well. Just not in the White... Like, the White series, they always try to just, you know, make it easier for the beginners playing the game for the first time. Get them into the game. Don't scare them away with something super difficult immediately. Small jump to the right, or to the left here on this one. This is a dirt map. We will have an outside dirt turn here. Now, this one is pretty tough. Oh, it does no slide. Barely gains though with it. Okay. I still have a little bit of hope that it might not be that worth it. Also, there's different lines here. Jetterplex was going for an inside line. Or Jetterplex. He's only 5th right now. It seems like it's probably going to be slower. But yeah, this seems to be the outside dirt map of the campaign. Map 5 here. Bit of no sliding there as well. You can see the different lines here now. He goes earlier into this outside dirt as well. Got that very good. And then just goes inside. Look at this. Just takes the inside line. It's definitely much easier for rounds, this line. He could have driven it faster as well with a better ending. Honestly, it's really not that much slower. If we compare with the others here once again. Different lines here. Going outside. Yeah, there was also Hobbit going earlier inside there. Very interesting. Okay. I'm interested to see what people will come up eventually with this map. Okay, and then we're going to the green series. This is going to be a lot more interesting now. Let's take a look on this one, map, or top 5 for this one. I like this map. This felt like a pretty nice, cute plastic map. It's very satisfying weaving between the mountains here. And then also nice inside line here. Want to keep the grip. You do go low. I was wondering for a second if you wanted to maybe go onto the penalty there, but it seems like that is not worth it. Let's take a look one more time from the back here as well. Just inside line in the first turn. Then no slide up here, so they are, if you look at this right here, they are just barely steering, you know, 30% here so that they don't slide too early. Then here they start a speed slide. Very important as well, right here, they get a gear shift. So what they do is they go up here, they're sliding. Now they straighten out, because this is the point where you get the gear. And then you start turning again. With that, you just get a much cleaner gear shift, and it's you get up to speed a lot quicker again. White line here, you want to aim for, you know, the exit, the clean exit here on the right. That's nice. And then just finish. Simple stuff. Alright, map 7. Here we go. I'm not uploading the discovery because I'm too late. I'm always just do the discovery 3 hours after everybody else. And then everyone has already uploaded their YouTube video to it, and it just doesn't make sense. You know, like Granadi has uploaded his YouTube video for the discovery before I even started my discovery, you know? It's just so stupid. And YouTube does not like it when you upload the same content piece after someone else, you know? It really hates it. So that is why we're doing the world record discovery a little bit earlier here. But yeah, nice lines here, tech map, simple. I also have the benefit of streaming a little bit later, that way the world records are even better. So that's helpful. I saw earlier a new world record, or a new cut I think was found on one map, which wasn't found when I started the discovery. But yeah, simple tech map here, just try to get some good lines. Let's go next. Nothing too special on this one either. Yeah, at the beginning here, the map's not really that interesting. However, I think on this map, everything changes. Map 8, and we finally have an AO8 map back again. And this one features reactor boost as well. Wait, they block you from going this side. That's interesting. They placed a reset block here so that you can't get the, like, keep the reactor in this way around. Okay, and get reactor boost up. That's interesting. You shouldn't be able to get reactor boost up then, right? Surely. Let's take a look. Okay, so world record. Wait, I should turn all of them on. Let's see. They are about 1/10 away from each other right now. The world record's 21.5. So they're just going inside here. Smooth landing there. Air brake here. Okay, fairly simple. Difficult and... oh, no. Nadio! What did I say? Well, it's not reactor boost up. Reactor boost down is a lot faster anyways. Oh, man. Of course. Of course. I expected it. I called it out early in the discovery already. Yep, they are doing a reactor flight. So the thing is, reactor boost down. Quick lesson in how reactor boost down works. Reactor boost down, you get it here. Reactor boost down pulls your... hello? Camera... now it works. Your reactor boost down pulls your car in this direction. The direction of the bottom of the car, you know? That is where reactor boost down is giving you kind of a vector in that direction. Now what happens when you bounce and suddenly your car is facing this way, you know? What happens then? Well, the reactor boost doesn't push you down, it pushes you forwards. And you just fly. You just fly all the way. That's how these reactor boost down yeets work. They make sense, even if they're stupid. They do make sense. Physically, kind of. In some way or another. As is a crazy one here by Cam already. They can probably push this a lot further. The AO8 was not the cleanest from any of them, I felt like. Let's see the one from Nikic here as well. A little bit behind in the start, but much cleaner drift there. They slow down a little bit and then, yeah, they just fly. They just fly sideways and they just try to keep this line here. Sub 21? Probably not. That feels like a stretch, but there's still a lot of time in this campaign, of course. Okay, let's take a look at map 9 now. Here we go. What have they found here? Okay, just inside line here over the penalties, simple stuff. Yeah, there's nothing too special happening here so far. Wanna keep grip there, of course, very important. And then also keeping grip in the ice. The first instance of ice on the campaign. There's not really any ice slides. There's a bobsleigh map coming up later as well, which was actually looking fairly interesting. It had some plastic mixed in together with it as well. But yeah, no proper ice campaign map this time around. But yeah, just inside here, get up the hill early. You don't want to like drive too wide here either. Once you go up, you instantly want to send it to the left, so you don't waste too much time. And then also here, the ending from Daisy was very clean. Gets good speed and then over the ice here, just straightening out. No wiggles as of yet. I don't know if you can wiggle at that speed, but definitely nothing that would gain a lot. Okay, map 10. Let's take a look. What do we have here? Sneverman with the world record. It's a snow car map. We have one snow car, one rally car, and one desert car map this season. This one looked fairly simple driving-wise. Oh, that's interesting. They're going through the triangle. I like that. I like that. Even crazier line on AO8. Wait, I would like to see that. I'll check that out. Okay, but yeah, they do pretty much just clean lines, clean lines here. You want to be very smooth with your steering. Don't want to do any unnecessary steering movements. And then small cut here. Who is doing this? Granadi and Hebel are not doing it, and everyone else is. Barely gains anything, but on a map this simple, this tight, every single small bit that you can gain helps. Also, jumping through the cherry blossom tree. That must be pain to jump through there and hit a stick or something. Or a branch. But there you go. That is map 10. The first 10 maps completed. Wait, let me quickly look at this. Even crazier line on AO8. What is this? Is this real or not? Or is it fake? Watching? Alright, let's go down here first. What the hell is that? Hello? And then reactor fly. Maybe sub 21 is possible after all. Who knows? I don't think that was sub 21. Okay, yeah. Nose bug into a bounce into bug slide. This doesn't look that much faster to me, to be honest. I don't know. It might be faster if you can keep the speed out of the bug slide. Like this speed side, or like this bug side exit here is very slow, and you go over the snow here as well. If you can get that fast, that exit, then I think you can actually get it fast. That was a 21.7, okay. But that idea might work though. Alright, let's go to map 11 then. The blue series now. Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. It's the NASCAR map. The only multi-lap map of the campaign. And this is gonna be so satisfying. NASCAR, of course, in Trackmania is just a style where you basically release to get around the turns. You don't slide, usually at least. In some banking turns you sometimes slide, but mostly it's just releasing and trying to have the maximum amount of speed through these turns. Yeah, here he slides in these bankings. That is fast. It depends always on the exact angle or radius of the turn. They will hunt this so much. I would not be surprised if they improve this by another second at some point. You can gain so much speed through these turns. That is nice already. Then around here, this is fast. Yeah, just getting good exit speed here is so important. Then another slide here, very inside. Devil already so far ahead of everyone else. But yeah, honestly, I think they will improve this a lot still. Like, definitely a 103.5 or something. I could see. Yeah, it's gonna be... That one is gonna be very fun to watch, I think. Then, map 12. This is the rally car map of the campaign. What was that? Somebody saying Glizzy Gobbler. Oh god. This one was kind of nice though. I like this as a rally car map because it combined rally car with normal driving here. He's wiggling over the penalty grass. What? That's faster? Okay, that's interesting. Where you have like one rally car part, one stadium part. I like this honestly. That's cute. Combination. Makes the rally car not too important. Also, all of the turns with the rally car are fairly easy here, I would say. What the hell is he saying? I think that's Granadi? Oh no. Let's take a look at Jozo as well. I think Jozo gained quite a bit at the end there. We have a sand turn here as well, where you wanna get the... I can show that maybe in slow-mo once. Right here, you wanna get like a nosedive out of this. Nosedive here. Jozo doesn't get it perfect, I think. But you can get it very fast. Like, look at the one from Glizzy Gobbler in comparison. Oh my god, this horn. Like here, look at the nosedive he's getting. Look at this. Massive nosedive, and then earlier grip more inside, and just look how much more speed he has than the other players. Insane difference. It's the same as on Brazil, the map from previous campaign. You also wanted a nosedive there. The rigger also has been in other ones as well. Okay, I see. Yeah, Jozo just had a better had a better drift, but a way worse ending. Interesting. Penalty, you just wiggle. Oh, he didn't. Joseph didn't. Okay. Interesting. Alright, map 13. No cuts as of yet. But that might still be coming. Okay, here we go. Map 13. This is the bobsleigh map of the campaign. We see some bobsleigh players in the front here already. But it's not only bobsleigh for once. I enjoy that a lot more. Just a few bobsleigh turns in between. And then also normal stuff here, you know, like the plastic wall ride. This is quite nice, I like it. I like this direction a lot more for a bobsleigh map at least. Makes it a lot more interesting. Because very often they just do the bobsleigh map to, they make them only have bobsleigh, nothing else. And then it's just, I don't know, a map for like 5 people. And everybody else would just hate the map. Ettrick with a very bad start here. Will he gain it in the bobsleigh? Ettrick, of course, a bobsleigh player. Yeah, has more speed out of that. Goes a little bit lower here now. Plastic turn, want to just barely keep grip here, as always. And then jump into this. Very low line here is helpful as well. And finish, easy. Alright. Jump through trees doesn't count as a cut. Well, okay, yeah, we also had the reactor flight on 08. But I kinda expected that on map 8, to be honest. Okay, map 14. Penultimate blue map. Let's take a look. Spark the Ufer with the world record on this one. What's he doing? It's just a pretty standard dirt map, this one. Do they do ramp cut here? Yes. Smooth landing. Wanna get the reset early, then into outside dirt. Keep grip here as well. Land on the side to land a little bit earlier and finish. Okay. That's pretty nice. Very difficult first turn here, to be honest, to even get around. There's a small nose slide there as well. Anything else that's special on this one? This is just a simple turn. You wanna just set up nicely for the... Like here you wanna oversteer a lot. This turn it looks like. So that you can get the angle here, because you're jumping a little bit, right? You wanna get the angle here to very quickly set up for this outside dirt. We have another outside dirt map here. And then also here, sideways jump, land early. And then into the finish you go. Yeah, it's still a fairly simple map. Really ramps up in the reds here, I think. Oh, this one could also be interesting. I was wondering about this one. This feels a little bit like a royal homage map, kind of. What are they doing? Are they skipping? Yeah, I expected it. And also a cut there as well. Okay, yeah, that's nice. I expected it. Do they do a box set here or do they just drive on the booster normal? They just drive on the booster normal. Then completely overjump this. Okay, damn. Do they skip this one as well? Surely, right? No. Oh god, of course. Of course they do. Yeah, I'm not surprised that they're just skipping all of these. You're supposed to take these wall rides, right? In theory, the wall rides on the side. Just nose sides through this. And then also, you have engine off, you know? You just want to get into the checkpoint as early as possible. Just goes through the triangle. This is really satisfying that this works, though. Must be difficult, though, with the nose siding. Maybe you can do, like, action key 2 there or something if you're on keyboard. Might help a little bit. Then here, just doesn't do a backside. Not fast, it seems. Big jump here. On this, you want to try to aim for a specific spot on the sign. Seems like just left of the arrow is a good spot to aim for. Yeah, just left of the arrow here, then you will land in this area. Seems to be helpful. And then this, of course, there's plastic. There's gonna be a bounce. There is gonna be a bounce. Goated homage pronunciation. Yeah, I was not sure how you say it in English. I know how to say it in German, but I've never heard it in English, actually. I don't know. Alright, that was the final one from the blue series. Let's go red series. Here we go. Corny, what? It's the reactor map. Reactor map, and Corny has the world record. We're going in. This was a very fun map. Oh, backslide? Yep, that's a backside. Holding it all the way. Damn, that's sick. Okay, I didn't consider that earlier. Then you have this weird reactor here. He goes inside and it works. Damn, he keeps grip. I think the others took different lines though. I want to see what Quinn did there as well. I went a lot wider in my discovery for sure. And just clean line here. Get the gear in between there. Had it a little bit sloppy. It's a bit difficult to get the gear in that spot. And then finish. Let's see what Quinn did. Definitely also did the bug slide, for sure. Yeah, going around here very tight. Then setting up for the bug slide. Then here you can see they can't hold the bug slide fully. Because if you hold it fully in this spot, you would crash into here. So he like taps the steering right there to just extend the bug slide a little bit longer. And then get a good exit still. Then here, is it a different line? Yes, a very different line. Look at the differences here. And it looks very equal, no? I think Quinn's, if anything, was a little bit faster than what Corny did. Completely different line. Corny went super inside, barely keeping grip. Quinn goes wide. Like, look at where they are. Completely different parts of the track. But then cutting inside here. Quinn gets a lot more exit speed like this, of course. Okay, gonna be very interesting to see what's gonna be fastest here. How can you improve on Hungary? I will tell you once we get onto the map. I will be able to tell you then. Or you can watch what I drove earlier. Alright, fun one though. I wanna see one last thing here in the start. Do they full speed this? They go in, they were just holding gas, brake, here, small brake tap, and then release. Yeah, then a small release, and then full speed. Okay. So that's not full speed the turn. You wanna release a little bit, but not. You don't need to release that much to get around. Okay, map 17. This is the sausage tech one. Yeah, we saw some tech players earlier already in the rankings on this one. Let's see. What has Sky cooked on this one? Sausage tech. Yeah, just clean drifts here so far. Very clean drifts. Yeah, that one was full speed. Small drift there. That's an odd way to start a drift there. Super tight turn here. Very important to get the gear early out of that. Get a lot of exit speed. Or will I keep the gear? And then full speed ending? Nah, he released a little bit. He did a tiny release. Okay, let's take a look from Ziggy's point of view as well, maybe. Just for the comparison. Okay, drift there. Simple drift here. You get a little bit of a drift. People often struggle with the sausage tech maps. It makes it a little bit easier when you set up drifts like Ziggy is doing here. By going from the left to the right, you're already getting a jump, you're already getting rotation out of it. That way. So you can use the sausage as a helper. Basically as a drift start helper. It just helps you starting the drift. Basically, he goes from the right here, then jumps a little bit, and that's where he's starting the speed, starting the drift. Then this is just no side around here. Drift here, very difficult one. You have to release in this one. Like, this one is a turn. You don't see it very often, but here you do want to release in a drift. Uphill, just full speed, getting around. Ziggy gets a lot very inside there. Really nice. That was a bad drift. He could have kept a lot more speed out of this turn here. Goes way too low. You can see the difference with Sky. Was a difficult exit there as well. And here, going a little bit wider than Sky as well. Slightly different lines. Want to keep good speed out of this. And then the ending. Yeah. I think he gained a little bit there. I think he had it a little bit faster than Sky with its tiny drift tap. They will push that quite a bit still. Yeah, I could see sub 40 honestly on that. If that was 0.5, I could see a sub 40. Okay, next one, map 18. Interestingly, 2 tech maps in a row. And also 2 Sky world records in a row. Okay, Sky has been busy the last few hours, it looks like. Sky, of course, one of the best tech hunters. Very often has tech world records on Track of Days, for example. And in general, he just loves tech. Has already been cooking here. Tech map with the looping. Also a small sausage turn here, but this one is not quite as difficult as the ones in the previous map. Here, very important to remember that this is a full U-turn. The exit gets really tight. And then good speed out of there. Clean. Went right side actually. Let's watch from Shibala's point of view as well here. 400s behind only. Close. Set up the drift here. Want to get a lot of speed on this exit. Like the apex that you're looking for when you're starting this drift here, it's basically here, you know? This is what you want to aim for. Because the entire turn after you tap brake, you just hold press forward and left, you know? So this is what you want to aim for, to get that good with a lot of speed. Then here, early drift setup, very inside again. It's just so hard to remember that this, just how inside this one is going. You don't really have any visual cue here, you just have to feel it. Small drift here, I think they're over drifting a little bit maybe? Nah, it's fine. Also drift here, you want to go a little bit right-left on this one. Here, you see they're not going straight, they're doing a little bit to the right and then to the left. Get a better exit with that. And also keeping grip. Then looping, just wanted good speed for that. Shibala was in the lead out of that start. Had the best start. Yeah, that sausage turn there, not the easiest. Different line there coming in from Shibala actually. Goes a lot earlier. You see how they are jumping from the left here early. And with that, already has grip at this point. Has more speed. But then is too inside here and has to release. Like see, they're releasing. And the others overtake again. Then the final two turns here. Try to get a good U-turn there, and then lots of exit speed out of here. The finish. Close fight there. Is there a plugin to remove tall grass? No, but there is a thingy in, I think, settings. You put beta here, update branch beta, if you have Open Planet, and then somewhere. There was a plugin thingy for that. I don't remember how it was called. But there was like a plugin. If you don't have that many plugins, it should be fairly easy to find, I think. No need for beta. It was Fine Tuner. Yeah, in Fine Tuner you can find it. Okay, next map. Rinte with a big world record. There's a car. Yeah, just search for Fine Tuner. And apparently you don't even need that anymore. Just if you have Open Planet, you already have that plugin installed automatically. So yeah, there you can change it. Yeah, Rinte, of course, cooking on the Desert Car map. Who would have thought? This one was a fairly easy auto time. That run that I drove there was first try. I believe, if I remember correctly. Not often that you get map 19 first try. It was a bit of an easier map here for sure. You can full speed the entire map. It's just crazy that Rinte is 3 seconds faster, while also full steering, full speeding. A lot of tapping going on this map. Desert Car, if you didn't know, it's the fastest if you have all 4 tires touching the ground at the same time. The 2 wheels that you often get with the Desert Car are not actually gaining any time. You lose time that way. I was gonna say, let's maybe take a look from 5th. 5th is a second behind Rinte. Never mind. But yeah, the more you drive on 4 wheels, you can see the difference here in this one turn, for example, already. Like, look at the difference here. See how much he goes onto 2 wheels and less speed, and that carries on for the next sections. Rinte also having this turn here much more inside than the other players. Seems to be better. Maybe you can get a little bit of a nosedive that way. Not really a nosedive, like a side dive, I guess. That you can get the transition a little bit smoother there. Where you see most of the time his car is just flat. And then for one moment it's sideways. To get a little bit more rotation. Like for example in these turns here, you can't go fully on 4 wheels to it. So he does one section where he's 2 wheeled to get a lot of turning done. And then he goes back to flat again. That is as much Desert Car knowledge as I have, pretty much. That's what you want to look out for. And the tapping helps with that. That's why he's tapping so much. Like if you look at the inputs, he's tapping like crazy on this one. Here you can go fairly inside on this one because of the banking. It helps a lot with keeping 4-wheel grip. And then into here. Easy stuff. Yeah, fairly simple, honestly. Not the hardest one. Okay, and then the final normal campaign map. which is map 20, full speed, speed sliding. Lauritz with the world record now. Dot had the world record earlier when I played it, but that's 1.5 hours ago or something at this point. Lauritz with the world record here. You definitely want to do some speed slides in this one. You want to look out for that. I think the author time might be possible without speed slides, but it will be hard. I'm not sure. If you do a few speed slides, it's not too bad this author time. For once, when they do a speed slide, full speed author time, they didn't make it super hunted, which I definitely appreciated. And then finish there. Yeah, just clean stuff. We're back to blue. Yeah, my skid marks are completely broken. Yeah, this map for some reason is blue. Other maps are white. I don't know why. But yeah, basically, if you don't know, speed sliding is just sliding, but you're gaining speed, you know, so that's speed sliding. You want a specific angle here at certain speeds. For example, at 500 speed, you want to, well, probably want the angle that Lauritz is doing. That is a bit tighter than I would have done, but well, that shows why I'm 2 seconds slower than him, I guess. Well, you want just a nice speed slide there. Then very important to get good transitions here. Like you want to be very close to the left here, so you're not spending that much time on the roof. Those aspects are very important as well. It's not all speed sliding. It's a lot also just general driving, good lines. Here over the grass, another speed slide to the right. Then here, want to be on this, basically. Here, in this area, not to the left on this, that will be unsmooth. But close to this, you don't want to be like here, that's also going to be unsmooth. So you want to be close to where this switches. And then the same thing here again. Close where the switches. The rotation, basically. Then here, obviously, wall-wise, you want to be low. Okay. Panth went very low there, honestly. Look at the skid marks. He's so good that he has skid marks in the air, even. And then also here, very low line as well. Then, whoops, start a speed slide out of this here. Not the easiest. You're very fast at this point, 700 speed, so you need very low angle speed slides. And here you can do another small speed slide on this one. That is more important for the high level full speed. He's doing super tiny skids, honestly. Looks like you can just do this tiniest skids and you're fine. You will gain some time. But there you go. That were the first 20 maps of the campaign. However, as you might know, as you might remember from the previous campaign as well, the final 5 maps are different. We have the official EWC maps now coming up. For the final 5, the Black Series is now always, for this year at least, the current esport maps. And these maps will also be played in the actual esports World Cup with 500,000 prize pool and everything, the highest stakes we've seen in Trackmania so far. These maps are important, and I will have to be locking in very soon on these, since I'm the analyst for Granadi and Massa. I will need to lock in on these maps to figure out some lines and stuff. Why am I not able to watch them? Okay, now I can. Hello? There you go. Alright. We will first take a look at 2nd to 5th on this one. We see different lines there already. Some going outside, some going inside. It looks like outside is faster though. Oh my god. This is the Germany map. I don't know why the camera is doing that. The German map for EWC. We will see this in 2 weeks as well. Already in the Elite Cups again. The knockout format. Will be happening there. I will of course be streaming all of those events. If you're interested in them, I will be streaming all of them. Yeah, Glass is not doing any sliding. Yep, that's what I thought. So, very interesting thing about this one. This is a reversing map. You want to switch from forwards driving to backwards driving here. Now, the thing is, you can only speed slide backwards if you engage the gear, like, ever below 100 speed, kind of. Like, if you ever were driving backwards and below 100 speed, then you can speed slide. If you don't, like here for example, you land and you have way more speed than 100 speed, right? You are not able to speed slide. So what does Glass do? He just no slides. Because speed sliding is not faster, you just no slide. You don't gain anything through that. Then the turnaround here, very important, only turn around once all 4 tires are on the ice. You want to watch out for that. Then smooth line down here, want to keep the grip. You need to brake for it a little bit. It's a weird line there, honestly. A very weird line. Then here, do they go up or down? Very different lines, honestly, there. Then sideways, no slide there, okay. I was doing like a small slide to keep grip. And now for the identity, for the final part of the map. Here we go, the hardest, most identifying part of the map. It's another backwards section here. Keeps grip at the beginning. Then here, just normal driving and no speed sliding. And then wait for all 4 tires to have IC grip and finish. There you go. Yeah, fairly simple here. But we saw some different lines already. It's like, for example, Rowie was going outside dirt here. Same what I did as well in my discovery. And it seems like it's faster on that turn. Looks a little bit more difficult to get out of here though, out of the exit. That does not look as easy. Then white line here through the triangle. Like the beginning section, if you get to this point, it's fairly difficult to drive, but it's possible. In general, the author times on these maps are insanely difficult, I can tell you. It took me 20 minutes to get all the author times on the first 20 maps, I can tell you. 20 minutes for the first 20 maps, and then 1 hour 20 minutes for the final 5. It was a lot harder. This one was an easier one though. This one is an easy author time. The later ones get harder. I can tell you. Canada was the hardest for me, for example. But some others were also pretty difficult. Australia was decently difficult and stuff. But yeah, they're doing just decent lines here. We see some different lines here. Some are jumping, trying to like overjump the here anti-boost. Others are just going over it clean. It looks like clean driving is faster right now, honestly. Different turnarounds at the end. We'll see what's faster there. But yeah, that is Germany. So we can move on, right? Now I think we can move on. I think we've seen everything. There might be one thing remaining to see. What did Tarpo do? What did Tarpo do to gain 1 second on everyone here watching? Actually just has the best start out of everyone so far. Tarpo the GOAT. Okay. Clean line. Now drift here. He's just ahead of everyone. Hello? He's just better? Okay, good drift line here. Now jumping up. Goes for a very early landing. That's a good slides here, which... Where is Bro going? Yeah. Great, fantastic. Oh my god, yeah, wow. You can just skip the entire turn. Wait, look at this. It's impressive that Tapo was actually ahead before already. That's kind of sick, not gonna lie. But yeah, like, there's no checkpoint here. Why is there no checkpoint here, actually? What is Nadeo doing? Why is there no checkpoint? Can just go underneath and cut like this. Like, look at the difference. They're coming in. Tapo is there. Just drops down. The others are turning around here. Yeah, he's just gone. He's just gone. He's so far ahead. I will tell you already, we have seen some tricks being allowed. For example, you know, the China bug slide, for example. Certain tricks are allowed and are going to be used in EWC. This won't. This won't. This will definitely be fixed for the official map because you're just skipping the entire track there. Basically, always, if you're just skipping everything, then it's not allowed. If you're staying on the track and just doing some kind of fun trick, then it is most likely allowed. Then you can do whatever. As long as it's not a warbang. As long as it's not a warbang, you can do whatever. But a nice run here by Tapo. Like, he drove a just good run in general, honestly, and then just put the cut on top. Yeah, nice one. Okay, let's see next one now. South Korea. I'm a little bit worried about this one since it has a pretty difficult identity with a lot of reactor boosts. Let's take a look at this one now. The world records are quite a bit ahead of 4th and 5th. So let's see. It was not the easiest map to get the author time on either. 66 currently on this one. So yeah, just a clean line here in the start. We have Binks, who is the current leader of the Elite Cup, with the world record here. I think he has 2,400 points there. If I didn't say it earlier correctly, on May 3rd, so in about 2 weeks, the first Elite Cup will be happening. It's gonna be on a Sunday. And we'll be on that Germany map. And surely we will be prepared. Do you think Granadi or Massa will win, or in general any German will win the German map? Would be cinema, honestly. Bing's losing a lot there. Did he get the gear down? You can't really see his gears there, but yeah, I think he got a gear down. That's not great. We'll look into that for sure. Would be a shame if you were just too fast. Elite Cup on Sunday, yeah. That Elite Cup will be moved because of some other tournament or something. So it's 1 day later than normal. Okay, and here we go. The identity coming in. Wait, Binks is so far behind right now. But then that one was so much better. Yeah, and this one was also good. Okay, that's different approach than what I was doing. Than what I thought was fast. So yeah, this is a different kind of identity here. I think it was called Star Glider before, if I remember correctly. You turn around, get a reactor boost up because you turned around, and then you just zoop, and then there's a reset immediately. So there's multiple questions here, like how fast do you go into this reactor? How wide do you want to go? For how much speed do you want to go? Like the wider, the further back you go, the more speed you will have into the reset, for example, you know? What is the best there? That will require a lot of analyzing, unfortunately, for me. Also, you want to, in general, straighten out very early. The most important thing, if you're playing this by yourself, casually, is that you slow down. Definitely want to slow down. And then you counter steer here. Already you start counter steering and you're straight. You already want to be, like, facing the exit, pretty much. And just hold, like, counter steer pretty much there. Then here, same thing as well. I want to see the one from Roquette. The first one by Roquette was super fast. No? He had it really good. Let's take a look. Goes like this, and the first one had it pretty low. Wait, did he jump like sideways a little bit? It looked a little bit like he landed sideways, and if you're sideways, obviously, he's facing downwards almost. The thing that you want to watch out for is like getting the zoop as early as possible. And when do you get the zoop? When you're close enough to the ground. Interesting. I want to see that actually from my perspective. I wasn't too far behind. Okay, I'm pretty far behind them. Okay, never mind. I thought my car was pretty close to them from earlier. It's not really. I wanted to see if I can compare, but I'm a little bit too far behind with mine. Where these ones felt fast to me earlier. Getting a lot of, like, look at how much more speed I get than the others. But it doesn't really seem like it's worth it, since the speed doesn't really carry into the next one. Okay, interesting. Alright, let's go to the next one, which is Canada. Carl Jr.'s hometown. Here we go. 102.68 by Melio. That's a fast run. This was the hardest map for me. This took me like half an hour or something to get the auto time on. I was trolling a little bit, but it was definitely the hardest one, I would say. To the end, or towards the end, I did understand the map though. We have a very fast slalom section here. That you can full speed, that is crazy. Well, Medio didn't really full speed it. Had a small jump and a slide. Then no slide. No brake section here. That's what I want to say. Okay. Where does he gain it? Does he gain it in the end? Does he have a different strat? He's a little bit ahead now already. Okay, then Reactor wanna be very inside here, of course. Set up for the drift here. Now, into this. Ice Like counters. Oh, that's so sick! Oh my god, he got it so good! Holy damn! Okay, that was fast. That was very fast. Yeah, so at the start, just go very inside on the dirt, and here you wanna get these transitions fairly low, fairly smooth. Keep good speed here. There's possible reactor cut at the end there. Yeah, I think so as well. Then just here, normal over the booster, not too important. This wanna have a very inside reactor line, I think. Like, Medio lost a lot of time there compared to the others. And then this full speed. It's so tight. He had to release a little bit and still jumps there. It's such a tight part. And the next part here as well with the no brakes. You have no brakes here. You can't brake. You can't drift either. So you have to just nose slide around this. Want this super tight, then this one super tight. Like how tight you get this switch from right to left here will determine so much speed on this exit. He still went a little bit over the snow. Really difficult. Wait, somebody has done the cut already? Has a clip for the end? Okay, we'll watch. This dirt here also incredibly important. Just drifting around here. Keeping a good line through this. Full speeding this, actually. I think I never full speeded it earlier. It was pretty difficult to keep the speed through there. Then nice inside line here. Inside on this reactor as well. And then, finally, that NT. He had it so good. It's so fast the way he got it. So it's basically just go into it and you do an ice slide. And then you want to snap out of the ice slide as soon as possible and already have this lineup here. You can ice slide in theory here at the end, but it doesn't seem like it's faster. Seems like it's just better to drive it like this, just normal driving. But yeah, okay. That is sick. Now, the thing is though, there's a reactor here, and they didn't really put enough blockage. The reset is not high enough, I have a feeling. The checkpoint is here, there's a tree here, there's so much you can do. Let's take a look at the clip. What have people done already? What are they doing? Okay, watching? Wait, what the hell is this? What do you mean? Oh my god, I love Reactor. What the? Okay, that's not what I expected. That is definitely not what I expected. What? You set it up so early from the pillar beforehand. And then again, remember the reactor boost down explanation from earlier on map 8? This is an orange reactor, so it's like way stronger than the other one. So you just fly. You just fly so quickly. Oh my god. How many respawns did this take, I wonder? That's so fast, dude. That is so fast. Holy shit. Yeah. Like, yeah, exactly. What you would have needed to do here is to take this reset, make it like this high or something, make it go up to here, then maybe also put it on the side here, maybe a roof, you know, maybe around here as well. Like, I don't know. It's the same thing every time with Reactor. You even have engine off here. I didn't even notice that. You have engine off in this turn? Okay, that's interesting. But it doesn't matter, of course, because it gets the checkpoint and then the checkpoint resets the engine off. Also, the reset is supposed to reset the reactor boost, but that didn't really work. But yeah, that is crazy. Okay. Wait, why am I not watching? Ah, there you go. It's not hard to hit with respawns, but one shot is impossible. That doesn't make sense. What are you saying? If it's not hard to hit with respawns, then it's not hard to hit with one shot either. It's just difficult. It just takes time. It just takes time. Alright, next! Let's take a look at Australia. Here we go. My Ghost Plus isn't working. How is Lars doing it? Plugins. Oh wait. Settings. Ghost Plus. Game version check. And turn it off. Just like that. It always, like, it disables it automatically for this game version since it's unstable. You see the jittering from the PB Ghost sometimes. That's why it automatically turns itself off. So, here we go. Australia. If you haven't seen the map yet, it's a full speed map. A full speed map, Australia. Who is Australian? Mother. Who is in first? Mother. Who is a full speed player? Mother. Yeah. I feel the weakness already. Guten is kinda insane though. Also, insane skin as well. Is normal skin? I've never seen a stadium skin before because I only ever see him on Snowcar or something. But a sick run here already. Lots of speed through that. This is the what's it called? Agility Dash identity map, by the way. We've had it before already. This is the third iteration of it already, actually. Well, it's a fun identity. That's why they're bringing it back, I guess. I'll jump here, very smooth, and then jump to the right. Small release there, maybe. We'll see. Full speed around here, smooth landing, and finish. I want to take a look from Mother's perspective here as well. He gained a lot with the speed at the beginning, with the speed slides. Who would have thought? What line is he taking here? He's taking the full booster, okay. Then right, left, right there. Then speed slide. Oh, it's very tight speed slide actually. Another speed slide coming out of this. Super tight. Small speed slide to the right and he's so far ahead. But then he missed the turn here. And he has less speed on the exit. I'm actually surprised that Uten gained so much time there on that. That's crazy. Like, look at how much time he gained. Just more insight here. Earlier no slide. Damn. I also thought that like going low here is better. Wait, how far was I behind? I thought my start was good. Wasn't my start good? I love full speed. I love full speed. Oh my god. Such a fun style. I'm glad I don't have to play it. How much did I lose to Mother? Hello? I lost like... Okay, I lost 310. I lost 310. It just looks like there's so much. It was 310. But god damn it, it's way too much for like 20 seconds of full speed. Okay, going down here. Then into a small identity here. Inside. Yeah, Uten just has such a big lead there already. Mother taking this one smooth. Others were jumping it. I think I was jumping that one as well. I'm not sure yet what's gonna be the fastest. Next turn. Super important. This one here. Getting good speed out of this. Extremely difficult. Mother had it actually very bad. Also had this very bad. How was this? Well, how is this a point 96? What did he do in that entity? What did Mother do? Goes super wide. Lots of speed on the exit here. And now into that entity. Jump, clean. Low jump, full speed. Around, full speed this. Smooth landing. And that's how you overtake everyone else. Damn. Okay, that is crazy. Alright, and then the final map. Here we go. Parkour with the world record on the Hungarian map. Parkour, of course, from Hungary. Makes sense. Getting the world record on his home country map here immediately. This is gonna be cinema, this map, I think. This has a very difficult LNT at the very end. And otherwise, very technical. In general, the maps have been very technical. Maybe bad for people like Granadi. Not the best. Also probably not the biggest fan of the full speed either. It's gonna be fine, surely. Then drift here. Smooth line. Does he pre-drift this? No, he full speeds it actually. Okay, damn. Then inside on this one. Drift here. Wait, this is actually only 1 second ahead of my time. Clean landing there. It looks really good already. Drift here. And then comes that NT. Oh, fuck off. Come on, seriously? That's what he's doing? Are you serious? Hello? Oh my god, what is this? He just bounces off the platform. He didn't even try. Like, he never even tried to land this clean. He just went for the bounce. Is anyone actually getting this clean? Is it faster though? Is what I'm wondering. I got it clean. I can tell you. Why am I in camera 3? Where's the looping? Here. Okay. Let's take a look at second place. Wider drift line here. And now, he is getting it clean. Oh my god, that was so fast. The thing with this identity is that most likely you will have to release it at some point. Oh my god, was this blue? Look at this. Oh my god, that's too much. That's too many skid marks. Well, look at this. Like, I also had it, like, clean-ish here. But it's so hard. It's not much faster than when you just bounce, obviously. You can just bounce. The safe line here is also not that bad either, to be honest. So yeah, lots of time to gain on this one. I'm not sure. Will that bounce be allowed? Gennady said it's hard to aim in Cam 3. Yeah, initially it will be, but I don't think it will be much of a difference once you've learned this. Like, once Gennady puts in 30 hours into this as well, it's gonna be fine, surely. This map makes me hungry. If I could ban a mod, I would. Yeah, nice outside dirt line here. Simple stuff. Lost a little bit of time there, honestly. This drift is important, getting a lot of speed out of this. I'm surprised that he gets around here without an extra slide. It's a fairly simple map, honestly, besides that. Like, the identity will be deciding a lot of rounds here. Is any of those 5 identities new? No, they're not. All of these identities have been used already. This one, I think, in the 2023 season. And I have a feeling that Kanadi and Massa were not that good on it. I don't know. I will talk with them, but I have a feeling they didn't like it too much. This map, by the way, you can easily get the author time if you just don't go for this risky finish and you just go onto the platform and through the slow-mo. Very important that you only go through one of the slow-mos though. If you go through the middle here, through exactly this gap, you get double slow-mo and you lose everything. But if you go like this, I think it's good. Carl and Pack love the difficulty of these maps. Yeah, I bet you they would. This is stuff that they are good at. Definitely, a lot better. Like, if you're thinking about these maps, I think Germany might be equal for a lot of players. Not really like a super technical map. I think it's fine. Has some jumps. South Korea is going to be a lot about the reactor. It has quite a bit of tech as well in the beginning, but not the hardest. Canada, I think, is a perfect mixed map, I would say. Like, it's just a good mixed map. Then Australia, Mime just drove world record. Wait. Wait. Why did he drive world record now? Mime, hello? We need to redo this. Wait. It's a world record reaction. If I don't watch this, it's not complete. God damn it. Okay, watching Mime world record. Kanadi didn't like the first 2 maps, but rest he was okay with. Wait, really? I thought he would like the first map. I thought he would actually like the backwards map. I think that could be a good map for him. Okay, new world record by Mime. Watching. Had a good start. Actually faster full speed there than Mauer pretty much. Good exit as well. Releases here. There's a very weird gear there. Uten had it good. Also going for the jump. Then also you set up the drift out of that jump there as well. Yeah, looks fast. I think this is gonna be an absolute steal right here in the identity. Unless, this was good for Mime. Nah, he does overtake Uten actually beforehand already. Looks like Mime was already ahead before. Inside line here. Onto the platform. Loses a little bit, but still ahead. Going to the identity, and now, here we go. Agility dash number 3. Had to release a little bit actually, but survived overall. Clean line and finish. There you go. He hated it most. Granadi hated this most. Really. He just needs to wait for my analysis and then he will love it. Surely. Surely trust. He will learn to love that one. Alright. But yeah, there you go. Are the Black 8 map ATs cooked? They are very cooked. They are definitely the hardest. But there you go. That was the discovery of the world records here, the world record reaction. I hope you enjoyed. We took a little bit more time on these ones this time around, I think. But yeah, let me know if you like that more or less. Definitely spend a lot more time on the final maps because they will be very important with esports. We will be seeing these very soon. Right after the stream today, I will also need to log in and build partners for this one here. So we'll see how we feel on these eventually in a few weeks, in a few months. They will be played at EWC, pretty much the most important map pack we've had ever. So yeah, it's gonna be very important how good the players are on these ones. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Thank you all for watching and see you next time. Take care. Bye bye. He didn't understand Lars' ice turnaround though. Did he have the problem where you like get stuck? That's a very easy fix. That is a very, very easy fix. Okay, it's 22:50 now. That was a very awkward time. I would love to do some matchmaking, but I have a feeling that I'm gonna be like bronze 1 again in matchmaking. Wait, where is matchmaking? I don't even have matchmaking anymore. Ranked. Wait, I'm bronze 2! Wait, am. Also, we have apparently a cut. Wait, I want to see. Apparently, there's a cut on the Track of a Day map. Let me see. What are they doing? Yeah, that does look like a cut. There's a reactor and there... That's the most obvious cut ever. What the hell? There's a reactor and a reset, but you're literally giving them a ramp with the bobsleigh. Yeah, I could have told you that they cut this within 5 seconds of opening the map, honestly. I could have told you the same. Right? Why do you guys want to see the Brazil world record? Did they never reset the world record? Or the Twist? Okay, Twist actually got the world record from Yuyano. I only remembered the Yuyano world record. This is the world record on the previous campaign. Here you go. Alright, we're watching. We're watching. Twist sold it 30 minutes before the... Oh, hell no. He skipped the Wetbeards. I was surprised nobody did this earlier, I gotta be honest. Wait, what the fuck? He actually got the skip there at the exit as well. Yeah, okay, insane. But don't you still have to do the other cut? Do you? Actually, I'm not sure. No, you do. You apparently do. Yeah, holy shit. Oh, he landed on side. Oh my god. And then he has to turn around? Never mind. Oh, wait. I forgot. This was also a cut. Yeah, true. You can just cut like this if you land on that side. True. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, that's a sick cut, honestly. That is a sick cut. I wanna see that again. Yeah, we saw that idea, I think, like on day 1 already. But nobody ever did it. It was not allowed in EWC, I can tell you. So, or at DreamHack. That's why I never really looked into it too much, if it could ever be consistent. I was surprised that people did not do this earlier. Yeah, that's a sick map. That's one cut, then there's a cut here, I guess. What is this bounce that he's getting? What is he even bouncing on? Is he bouncing on the stone? He bounces on the stone! How? In what world did he survive that? What? That's crazy. Okay, when you guys were talking about Brazil cut earlier, or Brazil world record, I thought you were talking about that cheated world record from a few weeks ago. Yeah, apparently not. Holy shit. Yeah, that's a crazy one. I think the Yuyano one, I think he landed somewhere else though. Let's see the differences here. So this is how it looks normal, and there's Twist. Yo, I think it's a little bit faster what he did. I think it's a little bit faster. And doing that 30 minutes before the end of the campaign, that's crazy. Are the rules against cutting in general, or do they only ban specific ones? They do fix if they are known, but there are specific cuts that are like, if you cut a part of the route, it's not allowed, pretty much. That is the general rule. So, you know, like here, the first cut, they're cutting out the water part. And they're cutting out the wet wheels, not allowed. Here, he's cutting the sand turn, would not be allowed. Here, on this one, well, you cut the entire track, pretty much. Also would not be allowed in EWC. I spent 30 hours on this in the last week. I already had given up today at noon, but I'm so glad I clutched at the very end. Dude, yeah, holy shit, that's sick. Yeah, what a sick run. That's actually insane. Wouldn't have expected that to come out here at the end. Yeah, and then also the different line at the end is also sick. Getting that in as well. Like, were you going for the stone bounce? Or was that on accident? Like, it does look like it's on purpose, but that's crazy. I don't know. That's crazy work. China with the wall hit didn't technically cut out any part. Yeah, but it's a wallbang. It's a wallbang, and wallbangs are also not allowed. It was on purpose. The stone is the only way to get up to the road. Damn. Okay, that's sick. That is really sick. Alright, there you go. So, guys. I am hungry. And there's nothing really else. Wait, I am hungry. And there's nothing really else to do besides, you know, playing playing ranked. So I think I might stop earlier today. And we'll do another stream tomorrow again. Yeah, I actually got hungry. I actually got hungry from the playing. We did the campaign discovery. We did all of the world records. Usually I would like to do a little bit more still, but I also have to cook part maps and stuff still later. I have some work to do for sure. So yeah, probably we'll call it early today, and then we'll have a longer stream tomorrow again. Tomorrow, of course, we have Bonk Cup coming up, and maybe we do RMS again after. We'll see. I want to get the world record there from Hayam. Maybe some other stuff as well. We'll see. I was thinking about like doing a top 100 challenge or something, but I don't know. It's probably better to do something else for now. All right. Well, yeah, that's it for today. Short stream, but I hope you enjoyed it regardless. And I will send you over to someone else then. But thank you all for joining. It was definitely a lot of fun. And let's see who is live right now. Let's wait Massa. Let's see what he thinks about the new maps. He is starting on South Korea here right now. Let's see what he will think. I'm a little bit afraid. Let's see. It should be good maps for Massa overall, I think. We'll see. It doesn't look very... He's not really looking like he's enjoying the maps right now, though. Alright, but yeah, let's wait over to him. Let's see what he thinks. And I will get cooking on the part maps and everything. And yeah, gonna be very exciting. The Elite Cups are coming back in 2 weeks already, so we'll see those. We'll, of course, cast those and everything else that is happening as well. Also on the 19th on Sunday, there's also gonna be the new Red Bull maps as well. So I will also have to cook then. So we'll see. But yeah, take care. Have a good one. Good night, everybody. And see you then. Bye. Bye.